And here we are, raucous like a hurricane. So my mic is missing, so hopefully everybody can hear me. Jen can let us know if you can hear us, Jen. That's a good thing. And there you go. Not too shabby. All right, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. All right, cool. Hey, Tito first tonight. All right, Tito. Very nice. Donna's here already. Boom. Hey, Donna. How you doing?
I found it.
Oh, we found it. Okay, so I don't know if it'll still work. You might have to go into the settings. Settings on. Settings on. But yeah, we. Where was it? Was it hiding somewhere?
Yep, it was under the purple thing.
The purple. Oh, it had slid under there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. So I don't know if it's actually going to work. We might have to do this. Yeah, it's.
Is that turned on?
Oh no. Good idea. You'd figure I'd know how to work this by now. Oh, there we go. So, hello. We're here. We're just kind of setting up some weird stuff. So it's probably not going to show up now because because we couldn't find it. So, anyways, we're here. And last night we had the A team, as I called it, because Audrey was here. So A for Audrey, and then Jen was here, and then tonight we've got the A team again because of Amanda. Amanda's back. Now Amanda took the Concorde home last night after she trailblazed through the wonderful world of Europe. So obviously Amanda had been on sabbatical in Europe for here maybe almost the past week, and you'll have to tell us how Northern Ireland was. You'll have to tell us how you ate your way up and down the boot in Italy. I heard, at least from me, I heard that. And then obviously you made it to the greatest record store in the history of the world, and just outside of Antwerp in Belgium.
Got some chocolates.
Chocolates, yeah. And did you find like the Grail of Grails there? I bet you did.
I wish.
Yeah, I think you probably. You told me. I thought you found the Taylor Orange Reputation there.
Oh, I did. You're right.
Yes. See, you have forgotten. And then I forget there was someplace else you went, but you'll remember at some point. How was the Concorde? So.
It's amazing.
There you go. Very nice. And put it back in service just for our Miss Amanda. Of course, I am delinquent in introducing Casey. Hello, Casey. Casey, Casey and I have signals when we're doing the show sometimes because there's questions that I have. So we've worked out a signals thing. I can never say singles and signals and picture and pitcher. So I kind of just did there. So if I do that, and what are the three possible responses? No. There's a back at me, right? Yeah, so okay. Casey added a fourth one. So anyways, I don't know. It's all crazy talk up in here. It's all crazy talk. So we are here live, and we are here tonight, and it is now, and can you believe it is now? It is January 2nd, 2025, and it is your good friend, it's your pal, it's your compadre. Some call me TC, everybody, and some call me the man of love, and some call me the biggest UB40 fan in the history of the world. But most people just call me by my name, Canyon Clark. That's my way back in the day when I first started when I went to school for radio and television broadcasting. Hi there. Good afternoon, I'm Fletcher Raymer. The nom de plume I used was Canyon Clark. I thought it was just a great name. And then when I got into radio, I never used it. So, but I thought it was fun. And I can do a hell of a signature. If you ever want Canyon Clark's autograph, it is sublime, at least in my humble opinion. It is sublime. So lots of good stuff coming up on the show tonight. And good to have you back, Amanda. Thank you.
Good to be back.
Casey celebrated New Year's Day by going to the Fiesta Bowl and watching you went to the Georgia Dome, right? And you saw ASU unfortunately lose to Texas there, and that sucked. That stinks, but it is what it is. So there you go. This is only a test. Boom. It's always only a test, Steve. And how you doing? I always love making new friends. Good to see you hanging out. Mark Kirker as well, doing a little test action. Oh, I can't do my little. What is it? I'm trying to. There's a little dancing, a little mingling there. So I got to move a little closer here. There we go. Anyway, so we're going to get the party started. This crate is always brand new vinyl, the middle crate, and it is always first come, first serve. I've got some killer stuff in here tonight, as usually always. Our wonderful UPS driver did make a delivery to us. We still have a bunch of stuff outstanding, including a bunch of hip hop that we restocked because after Christmas we got wiped out on hip hop. And then I also restocked a bunch of jazz, a bunch of really good jazz. So hip hop and jazz coming next week in addition to all the rock, because it pays to rock and roll, because rock and roll is, I don't know, something. I think somebody wrote a lyric about that one time. And then this is the encore crate. We'll get to that a little later. That's always first come, first serve. And this is the So Choice crate. This is the stuff that is like, we feel that is a little harder to find. So if more than one person is interested in it, it goes into a live auction scenario. So what happens then is that, say, Martin says, I'll take that Lenny Bruce record for $19. So he claims it first. Well, then George jumps in and says, no. I'm going to bid 21 on that. And then we go back and forth a little bit. Or then maybe Donna jumps in and says, I'll take it for 25. And then maybe Mark White jumps in and says, no, give it to me for 26. And then everybody else goes out. They say, it's all yours, Mark. And then Mark wins the Lenny Bruce record. So there you go. Oh, by the way, I talked to Richard Giuliano today. We haven't seen Richard, I guess, maybe 6 weeks or so. He's doing well. We were shipping an order to him, and I wanted to reach out to him because we had combined kind of shipping on the order, since he ordered something twice, and it was like, well, we're shipping this anyway, so we'll just refund you the other shipping because we try to do the right thing. That's the good news about us. So Jen is back at Command HQ. Hello, Jenny. I'm going to say hello to everybody as well, and then I will get the party started here on the big show that everybody loves. They call it the Rock This Town Records live show. And I am, you should have saw me, Amanda, on Tuesday. I was like wired. I was,
All that rest.
yeah, exactly. And then yesterday I was kind of wired up as well. And today I'm a little more melancholy, but you'd never know it from the way I'm going here. The Canyon Clark mangoes, exactly, Denise. You have no idea how lovely they are. Tito, as mentioned, first tonight. Donna was second, very nice, and Rebecca was third. Hey, Richard, how you doing? Mark? I always love when Mark's hanging out with us and our vinyl family here. Paul hanging out as well. Manny, good to see you, Manny. Jeffrey, as mentioned, one of our local favorites. Jeffrey actually took the drive, Amanda, from the other side of Phoenix last week and came in. Yeah. I missed it. You missed it. So if the mic is a little hinky tonight, as they'd say in Boston, it's only because we didn't get it set up properly, but it'll be back next week. George is also hanging out with us. Hey, George. Denise. All right, Denise. Christopher. Beautiful. Love Chris. Chris, a great guy. And Chris used to live in Minnesota, and he didn't want to go back. I want to go back, but just to visit. I love Minnesota, but, it's like, whatever. Hey there, Jason. Adele, or should we call you Adele Franz? Is that right? And Nanette, how you doing? Chad as well. Michael Hanby. Everybody loves Michael Hanby. Yes, I'm throwing gang signs, Jason. That is correct. George, I already said that. James, good to see you again. Steve has mentioned, and yes, I lit that award on fire when I had to give it to John Denver, Jason. I just like to let you know that. Marty hanging out with us as well. Donnie, Texas rules. Yeah, I know Texas, man. Those offensive and defensive linemen, man. I don't know, but ASU put up a good fight. I thought that was going to be a blowout. Jeff hanging out. Just ran into our friend Audrey at Santan Village. Oh, nice. I guess Audrey's doing some shopping today. Martin's with us. Hey, Martin, how you doing? Katie as well. And how dare you start before me or without you? We didn't start, so to speak. We're just having some fun. Hector's hanging out as well. Monica, good to see you, Monica. And so let's start the party. Let's go with An American Fool. That is Mr. John Cougar. It is in excellent condition. This is a nice copy of this. It's $19. It is still in the shrink. So if you're looking for a copy of this, and these records have never been repressed, Hurt So Good, Jack and Diane, of course, lead the way on this one. So, yeah, I guess 19 beans, but a beautiful copy, still in the shrink. The jacket is pretty pristine. I guess I can nitpick it just a little tiny bit in the corner up here and on the other side. But other than that, man, this thing presents well and still in the shrink. Excellent condition on the vinyl if you're interested in that one. And then I've also got, I love these guys. It is the Power Station, baby. We had one of these, was it earlier this week? This is a VG++ copy. There's a little bit of fuzz there, right in that area. And there's those little tiny 80s, little tiny creases off the spine. But other than that, it's pretty tip-top. Looks like there's a saw cut there, actually, as well, though. VG++ copy. It Some Like It Hot, Bang a Gong, Get It On, Murderous. Great stuff there from John, Andy, Tony, and Robert. Rest in peace, Robert, on that one. Oh, and Bernard Edwards produced this. So not only get Tony Thompson from Chic, you get Bernard Edwards producing it. That's why the drum sound is so awesome on that record, at least in my humble opinion. Yes.
Richard Mays and John Cougar.
All right. Richard loves himself some John Cougar. Yes, you do, Richard. Admit it. I think I'm going to, let's see. I'm not holding these up properly, so we might do just do a little bit of an adjustment to back and to the right, back and to the right. Oh, to the left, your other left. There you go. That's pretty perfect. Okay, because I know probably just do this. So. Maybe that was a little close, but anyways, thank you, Amanda.
No problem. Tito's in on Power Station.
All right, Tito in on Power Station at 24, and Richard at 19, and now I have new vinyl. And wait.
And Jeffrey's asking if it has the original sleeve on the Power Station. I can take a peek at it.
Let's see if it has the original sleeve. Let's see. All right, this is the Sundays. I've been trying to get this in forever, and a heartbreak. And we finally got some copies in. I know we had an OG copy that Larry bought. But this is $36.99. This is arithmetic, reading, and reading, writing, and arithmetic. That's the track list for the Sundays there. Whoops, there it is. So if you're interested in the copy, I have a handful of them. That is $36.99 if you're interested in the Sundays.
And it does have the original sleeve, but the side has been taped.
It does have the original sleeve, but the side's been taped on that one. So just so you know, Jeffrey. And I guess we could have showed it, so maybe next time. All right, what else I got in here? Damn, is this a good album or what? It is Kendrick Lamar. It is $45.99. It is a 2 LP, though. This must be Universal, because Universal likes to charge a lot for their records these days. Yeah, $45.99, and that is Kendrick Lamar. Of course, he's got a new album coming out that a lot of people are talking about, including my 12-year-old niece, who likes a couple of songs off that record. Though, yeah, I know she's a little young for it.
I was just gonna say,
and it's a little adult, as pop music has decayed into nothing but Effenheimers and explicit content. But eventually, there'll be someone that comes along and doesn't do that, but at the moment, that's the way it is, I suppose. And then I've also got the Eminem show. I'm sure there's plenty of foul language on this one too, and that is $39.99. That is a 2 LP. That is a brand new vinyl. So what's on here? You got Without Me. Jen and I actually just watched that video. We were watching some Eminem videos, and I love the Without Me video with Eminem and Dr. Dre. We watched the 50 Cent song, which is In the Club, which I think is the greatest hip-hop song in the history of hip-hop songs. I know Amanda laughs at me about that. She doesn't like it. But anyway, so
song.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
I got in trouble for singing all the lyrics to 50 Cent when I was like 5.
Ah, yes. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm going to do a last call on the John Cougar for our friend Richard. And I'll do a last call on the Power Station. Hello, T-Rex. Maybe T-Rex isn't hanging out with us tonight. On the where did I lose it? Estes is hanging out with us as well. Hey, Estes. I saw the PS in here for Tito. Cool. So last call on that one, though it does have a little tape on the sleeve, Tito. So if you want to change your mind there, let me know. On the inner sleeve, that is. So there you go. Cool. All right. No love for Eminem or Kendrick Lamar or the Sundays yet.
He wants Sundays.
All right. There you go. So a little love for the Sundays. Very nice. You know, if you asked me to name a Sunday song, I could not. It's probably one of those bands I'd really like though, because I love 10,000 Maniacs and I love the Cranberries, and our is the Sundays kind of like 10,000 Maniacs and Natalie Merchant, and then also Dolores and the Cranberries. I don't know. I just have this vision that they are, perhaps for some reason. So I don't know. Whatever. What else we got in here tonight? We have Metropolis, issued on vinyl. This has been a long time in coming. This is on clear vinyl. It's a 2 LP. It's Dream Theater's 1999 studio album. It is $39.99. It is a gatefold, and yeah, I did mention it's on clear vinyl. So yeah, there you go. And I'll have more Dream Theater coming up a little later. So just a reminder. But anyways, that is $39.99 for Metropolis 2 Scenes from a Memory, if you're interested in that one. All right. Richard's going to grab the American Fool. Thank you, Richard. And Tito is going to grab the Power Station. Very nice. Starting us off very, very well. All right, what else I got in here? I've got, of course, there's always the Dark Side of the Moon. This is in excellent condition. It is an OG copy. Whoa, it was an OG copy. No, it's fine. There's a price sticker on the back here that somebody put on, and our price is actually cheaper. So there you go. Good. This is $24. It includes the posters. No stickers, but it includes the posters. Is it a perfect copy? I mean, there's a little fleck there, and there's like a little scratch on the cover there that's kind of gets seen. But other than that, it's a pretty good copy on the vinyl. And I actually heard that the number one tattooed band of everyone of all time, at least these days, is Pink Floyd, and it's probably this thing. Yeah. People putting that on their bodies and then having to spend 800 years in purgatory. But that's like 6 days in real life, so it's not that bad for each tattoo you get.
Man, wow.
So how many days you into purgatory for?
Oh, I mean, I got 5 tattoos.
So that's like 4,000 years in purgatory. But it's like a long weekend in U.S. in real world, and you just sit around. You got no phone though, unfortunately, in purgatory. So I don't know. I'm just having fun.
Manuel's gonna grab a Dream Theater.
All right, Manuel's gonna grab one of the Dream Theaters. Thank you, Manuel. Very nice.
Mark is in on Pink Floyd.
All right, Mark's in on Pink Floyd at 24. Thank you, Mark. That's a nice copy. What is this that's sticking up? Oh, Dinosaur Jr. I Bet on Sky. Grammar good they have. This is $19, and it's in excellent condition. This is, let's see, 2012. I don't know if it's a 2012 pressing. Dinosaur Jr. has been around a lot longer than 2012, right?
Yes.
So it's probably a reissue in 2012. So, but it's only $19 we put on that. Well, it seems like a good deal for a Dinosaur Jr. record. But anyways, I Bet on Sky. Excellent condition on the vinyl. The jacket actually looks pretty good, I'd say. It seems a little kind of washed out, but maybe that's just the album cover. It's kind of that washed out look to me. At least that's what it looks like. So $19 if anybody's interested in that. All right. And Andrew is in on Pink Floyd, and so was Richard, but Andrew is at 27 now. All right, cool. What else? I do have one more. Do I have one more? Just one more copy? Yes, I just have one more copy of Dream Theater, Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory, being repressed for Start Your Ear Off Right. That's what Rhino calls their stuff, I guess. So they put out the box set, I guess, last year of the records, or some of the records, and now they're putting out individual records. So there you go. All right, cool. One more record. This is the Dio record. That's the reissue remix by Joe Barresi that I think is even better than the original mixes, and that's a bold statement. I get it. It's $44.99, and then it's also got, is it a live show on here as well? Let's see, side 3. I don't think so. This is probably an etching or something, and then there's some bonus stuff. Oh, side 3 has Rainbow in the Dark, Shame on the Night, and then bonus tracks as well. So there you go. That's $44.99 if anybody's interested in that bad boy.
Mark is going to get the Dio.
All right, Mark's going to grab the Dio. Thank you, Mark.
And Andrew's out on Pink Floyd.
And Andrew is out on the Pink Floyd. Mark is at 31. And there you go. And Dinosaur Jr. is at 19 if anybody's interested. I think Jenny Jepson might be interested, though. Jenny maybe is maybe she's on sabbatical, and so I haven't seen Jenny this week. maybe she's on sabbatical as well in Europe. So,
I don't think we're going on vacation.
yeah, I think they were. I think they were. So cool.
And Richard Miller is out of Floyd.
Okay, so that just leaves our friend Mark at 24 on the Pink Floyd. All right, what else? What did I say? Oh yeah, 31.
Yeah.
Sorry, 31 on the Pink Floyd. Thank you, Amanda.
Yes, of course.
Senility has set in indeed. This is the Strokes, the New Abnormal. This is a really good record. Jen and I picked this record up maybe about 6 years ago, and we listened to it one day and just sat down and listened to it, and it's really good. Oh, produced by Rick Rubin. There you go. There you go. Anyways, the Strokes, the New Abnormal, $26.99. I kind of like the packaging on this. They did kind of some different type of packaging. I like the records outside of the sleeve, and it's shrinked, but then there's also another sleeve within the shrink. So that's actually really nice packaging on that. So I don't know. If you like the Strokes, then boom, that's probably your party time. And Ron, hey Ron, how you doing, Ron? Ron's in at 19 on Dinosaur Jr. So I'll do a last call on that for Ron. That is I Bet on the Sky by Dinosaur Jr. Could I name a Dinosaur Jr. song? I couldn't, and I'm embarrassed so I can't. But sometimes you miss music, and sometimes you miss good music. Hey, I missed Pink Floyd for a long time. Now I can't get enough of these guys. And Mark is going to grab the Pink Floyd for 31. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Awesome. Let me pull another record out of here. How about we do this bad boy? So this is signed by Reba McIntire. Love Reba. And this is $59. It is Rumor Has It. It's in excellent condition. There is maybe a small little, kind of tiny little crease, like right there off the spine. I'm looking for anything else that is, but that's once again, I'm never bothered by those little tiny creases off the spine. But this is a reissue, 30th anniversary edition, and it includes my favorite Reba song by far of all time, Fancy. Here's your one chance, Fancy. Don't let me down, baby. I love that. And I was working in country music radio, of all things, back in the day when this record came out, just like when Garth came out, Clint Black came out, and Alan Jackson. So it was a prime time. There was some really good music. And yeah, it's signed by Reba. So that is $59. Rumor, and it is a gatefold as well. So that's available if you're interested.
George is in on Reba.
All right, George is in on Reba. Nice.
Jason jumped in on Dinosaur.
And Jason has jumped in on the Dinosaur Jr. So there you go. Jason has that now for 24. Thank you, Jason. I guess it's in your court, Ron, if you're interested in that one again. All right, what else we got for new vinyl? Oh, somebody pulled this again. We had this last night. Pulp Fiction. Oops, that got mixed in there. That's cool. But anyways, it's $34.99 rather for the Pulp Fiction soundtrack. If anybody's interested. All right, here comes a monster that a lot of people have been waiting for. This one is $28.99. It's on clear vinyl as well. This is Image and Words. Our friend Corey, a local favorite, not Corey that hangs out in the show, but Corey bought an OG copy that we got in maybe about a year and a half ago. And now it's finally been reissued. I think that copy went for like $300-400. Now, when these get reissued, sometimes the price of the OGs depress a little bit, but then they eventually go back up. That's what always happens because everybody wants the original. So, Corey, man, if you're watching, I guess you could do an AB. You could do a Pepsi challenge here on this one. This is $28.99, and this is Image and Words from our friends in Dream Theater who have a new album coming out in February as well. So, and that's on clear vinyl. Pull Me Under, obviously, the monster song on that one.
And Mark's going to grab one.
All right. Mark is going to grab one of the Dream Theaters. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. I got a handful of those bad boys because they are such a great album. So there you go. All right. Dinosaur Jr. I'm going to do a last call for Jason Franz on the Dinosaur Jr. at 24. And then we'll wait a little bit on the Reba because this is so cool. But George has this right now for $59. So a super cool album from Reba, and it's got the big song on there, and it is signed by Reba herself. And the vinyl is in excellent condition. So there you go. All right, cool. What else we got for new vinyl?
Manuel was going to grab a Dream Theater. Theater.
All right, Manuel's going to grab one of the Dream Theaters. Thank you, Manuel. $28.99. You can't beat that price, man. It's such a good album. In Portnoy, now back in Dream Theater. They've been on tour a little bit. And, of course, as mentioned, they have the new album coming out on February 7th, which you can pre-order on the Rock This Town Records website of love if you're interested in that. So how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, you're doing good, aren't you? Exactly. So there you go. All right, cool. All right, never heard back from Ron. So let's go ahead and get the Dinosaur Jr. to our friend Jason, who has exquisite taste in music. I know I like to tease about UB40, but Jason picks up some cherry stuff here.
And then we got some claims.
Okay, cool.
Jimmy Lewis and George are both going to get a Dream Theater.
All right, Jimmy Lewis is going to grab one of the Dream Theaters at $28.99. Just reissued, comes out tomorrow. And then George is going to grab a Dream Theater as well. Very
and
nice.
So is Tito.
And so is Tito. There you go. And that's wipes us out. Not too shabby. You know, I've heard, I remember when the box set, sorry.
No, you're good.
That wipes us out on the Dream Theaters at the moment. Sabbath going up at 7. It's probably going up whenever I want. How about that, Greg? Sorry to be a schmuck there. I know we were doing the Grails at like top of the hour, but it's, I guess, whenever the moment strikes me. When it may strike me in 10 minutes. Maybe it'll strike me in 10 minutes. I'm thinking it's going to strike me in 10 minutes, Greg. So how's that sound? Pretty good? Pretty good? Yeah, pretty good. So when the box set came out, I heard that they used the Music on Vinyl masters, the plates for Music on Vinyl, which is the best or one of the best publishing or labels out there for reissues and stuff. And Rhino had used that for the box set. I'm assuming they probably used the Music on Vinyl plates as well for this one, but I don't know yet for sure. I haven't been able to dig into that. And I think, I'm not sure why Jen and I didn't grab a copy of that either. And we'll try to get some more in. All right, cool. There you go. What else is in here? I'm going to grab a Guns N' Roses. This is $24. It is not an OG. I looked this one up. I think it's probably from about 10 years ago, a reissue. I think it was the Back to Black series. So it's a VG++ copy. So it's about 10 years old, but it's in nice condition. It is $24, but not an OG from 87 or 88. So there you go. A little GNR tonight. I'm going to do a last call for George on the Reba. Rumor has it. And that is signed by Reba. It says Love Reba on it. And it's the 30th anniversary edition. The vinyl's in excellent condition. The jacket is very nice. And Reba looking very 1990 in her hair right there. Did this come out in 90? Let's see. This version came out so 30 years old. So this version came out in 2020. So I was right on my dates. And then, of course, Fancy, clocking in exactly at 5 minutes is a great song. So there you go. There you go. Herver says they use the Music on Vinyl stampers and the dead wax. So there you go. Very nice. That's very cool about the Dream Theaters. All right. What else I got for new vinyl? The Greatest Thing, Rare, Classic, and 60s Detroit, featuring Pat Lewis, Lee Rogers, Dee Edwards, Edward Hamilton, and the Arabians, the Masquerades, Lester Tipton, Al Williams, and more. Is that a 2LP? That is a 2LP. A lot of the old 45s from back in the day put on vinyl. It is $29.99 for The Greatest Thing. And that is Silky Hargraves. I love that name, Silky. That's an awesome name. I wish somebody would nickname me Silky, but no one has, unfortunately. I'm now Canyon Mangoes Clark, apparently. So there you go. I got that to look forward to for the rest of my days. Also, Stabbing Westward. I still have a couple copies of this. This is the reissue, Music on Vinyl, Speak of the Devil, and It Shall Appear. This is 1500 numbered, and this is on red and black marbled vinyl, and this is number 76, a really low number there. So the stampers are going to make it sound even better than normal. That is $44.99. This is the as the stampers get used, the sound will denigrate. Now, it's going to take a while to denigrate. I mean, so you're looking at probably 10,000, 20,000 copies. So maybe even longer than that. I don't know exactly for sure. All right, GNR is boom. That is $24. That is a reissue from 2012. The jacket is got a little. It's not perfect, but it still looks pretty damn good. There's just a little bit of a small crease off the spine, but it's very, very minimal, like I've talked about before. So there you go. And no love for Reba except for George. I'm very disappointed because this is signed and it's her album in my mind. But I'm very excited for George. And George is going to grab the Reba McIntire. Boom. That goes to George for $59. Nice pickup there, George. That is super cool. I'm going to put the GNR over here. And soon that one album will strike me. But in the meantime, let's be struck by Lamb of God. This is $49, a VG++ copy. Well, this album is not in print. You can get like a live record of Lamb of God. I think it was for Black Friday Record Store Day or something? Mm-hmm. Anyways, but this is Lamb of God, and it is, I'm not sure exactly on the pressing, if anybody's interested in that, but I'm trying to look at the copyright here. I might need your eyes, Amanda, because my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Anyways, that's another song.
What am I looking at?
Somewhere around there.
2004.
2004? Oh, okay. Does that sound right? Yeah, maybe. So anyways, $49, and that is Lamb of God, Ashes to the Wake. And that is a VG++ copy if anybody's interested.
And Mark Stoneburn is interested.
All right, and Mark Stoneburn is interested in the Lamb of God, and Martin's also interested, but Mark has that right now. I hear Silky. There you go. Silky smooth. All right, what else for new vinyl? I have the Misfits, another copy of this back in stock, Static Age. T-Rex would approve. It is $31.99. I don't think that at this point, I don't think that Glenn Danzig was in the band, but Jerry Only. Unless if it doesn't have Jerry Only, it ain't that good. But this has Jerry Only, so not too shabby. So there you go. That is the Misfits $31.99 if you're interested. I'm going to do a last call on the GNR, a 2012 Back to Black reissue of the album. That's $24, and it is a single LP. So you get that advantage. You don't have to flip the record as many times as you think you might have to. So there you go. And Michael says the Lamb of Ashes in the Wake is a killer album. All killer, no filler, baby. Thumbs up on that one. And Mark Stoneburner has that for, oh, there you go. Stamp of approval. There is T-Rex. Hey, T-Rex. Oh, speaking of T-Rex.
Yes, record.
Yes, we did pull. I regret saying this in the room, but we did pull that punk record about sloppy and records. Let's keep it clean. But we get that in for you, T-Rex. So that is pulled for you. And I'm going to forego the title and the band name and all that stuff just to keep it clean. So there you go. All right. And Martin's already out on the log. Lamb of God, what rolls downhill and dun 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 dun. Log. Anyway, so that right now, Mark has that for $49 on the log on the Lamb of God. I'm going to put Guns N' Roses to the side. Axel has shed a tear. Slash probably didn't really care. Izzy, he's off in the corner doing something. Steven, he's talking your ear off, and Duff is probably listening to some stuff that T-Rex just picked up, actually, because Duff's a big punk guy. There you go. All right. And then we'll do a last call for Mark on the Lamb of God at $49, a VG++ copy of Ashes of the Wake. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Thank you. What else can I pull here? There's a Black Sabbath. I'll pull that next if you're hanging out with us, Mr. Roberts. This is Loverboy, because it's time to get lucky. It's a VG++ copy, still in the shrink. It's $14 if you're interested. Working for the weekends on here. When it's over, jump Lucky Ones, which is a fantastic song, which I think is the best song of the album. Audrey was reminding us that Working for the Weekend starts with a cowbell. And then Take Me to the Top's on here as well. So a great album produced by the great Bruce Fairburn, who did the Bon Jovi, like Slippery When Wet. And I think the engineer was not Bob. Oh, yeah, engineer Bob Rock. So there you go. Very nice. And he went on to, of course, produce Motley Crue and a little band called Metallica.
Marty's in a Loverboy.
All right, Marty's in on Loverboy, so Marty has that for 14. Cool. One more new vinyl, then we'll sell the Lamb of God to Mark. This is another Dream Theater. This is Falling into Infinity. It is on clear vinyl again. It is $39.99. It is a 2 LP. It comes out tomorrow. There's the track list, produced by Kevin Shirley, who's a great producer. And let's see, it features Hollow Years and Hell's Kitchen. And as I said, it's got the nice hype sticker and it's on clear vinyl. Do I only have one? I only have one copy of that bad boy. So there you go. Falling into Infinity by Dream Theater, if you're interested in that one. All right. Our friend Mark is going to grab the Lamb of God. Very nice. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Not too shabby. And I'll do a last call on the Loverboy for Marty at 14. And yeah, why not? Let's pull that that OG Black Sabbath. This is, let's see, this is the 1970 release on green labels, and on the green label, and it is 34. Okay. And it is in excellent condition. So a 1970 pressing, green labels of Black Sabbath. The album cover is really, really nice. I got to say, for an album that's now 55 years old, and the vinyl is in excellent condition. We graded it out as, there you go. Of course, the title, the track list on this is Black Sabbath, The Wizard, Wasp, Behind the Wall of Sleep, basically NIB, and you got Wicked World, A Bit of Finger, Sleeping Village, and Warning. So not too shabby. Black Sabbath OG 1970 pressing. It's a U.S. press, and it is $34 in excellent condition. All right, Mark was first on that, so Mark has that for 34 right now. Marty is going to grab the Loverboy. Very nice. 14. Thank you, Marty. Loverboy. I saw Loverboy at the Taste of Minnesota on Harriet Island back in whatever, 86 or so. Dokken opened for him. It was a good show.
And then can we check the Black Sabbath to see if it has the original inner?
Sure. I think it does, but yeah, it does look minty. It does look really minty. Minty fresh, as they say. All right, let's pull another record out of here. Let me grab, how about Foreigner? Some people like Foreigner. Some people don't. This is $9. It is Foreigner 4. No, I'm sorry. It's not Foreigner 4. It's Head Games. And yeah, quite the cover. And that is $9. And Dirty White Boy's on here. Head Games, of course, is on here. Women is on here. So there you go. $9 a VG++ copy of Foreigner Head Games.
We're an auction for Sabbath.
All right, cool.
And then there's the inner sleeve.
There's the inner sleeve on the Sabbath. There you go. It's beautiful. Yeah, we had these really super cool. Wait, that's weird. There's a reference. Oh, okay. They're referencing a bunch of different artists. And Bill Cosby. I'm like, why is Bill Cosby referenced there? But also the Grateful Dead and Vince Guaraldi. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Interesting combo.
Yeah. And oh, okay. So the inner sleeve is like the artists of Warner Brothers. So this isn't, and there's nothing else in there. Let me take a look here. So it looks like, now that I see this, actually, there it is coming apart a little bit on the spine there. I didn't notice that before, so I apologize there. So there's a little bit of parting of the ways there. So it's no longer minty. So keep that in mind, and if you want to back out or anything like that, that's cool too. So I just want to point that out. But other than that, the cover looks pretty sharp. Yeah, I mean, it looks really good for 55 years old. All right, cool. Mark is out, but that doesn't. When Greg is still in, but and Andrew was still in, but perhaps somebody might have changed their mind because of a little slight separation there on the lower left-hand spine, just a little bit. It's not bad, but there you go. If we want to start over because of that, I'm certainly happy to do that as well. So let me know. I guess right now, Gregory has the high bid, so let me know if you're still in, and then if you're out, then I might just start over on that one. But really nice copy, if you ask me. All right, what else we got here? Mother's Milk by our friends in the Chili Peppers. That's $34.99, a brand new copy on that one. Very cool. And you saw Bruce Willis at the Taste of Minnesota? Nice. Doing the Bruno album? Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. All right. And then I also have the Violent Femmes. That is $33.99. That is Blister in the Sun on it, among others. All right, cool. And I might as well do one more. This is Drake with Take Care. $39.99 and 2 LP of Drake's record, Take Care. Never really listened to Drake. I know he's a big Toronto Raptors fan. That's all I know. So he was there when Kobe Bryant and Greg is still in on the Black Sabbath. Okay, cool. So Greg has that for $65 now. Excellent condition. The jacket looks pretty damn good, like except just that little small area there that's separating a little bit. Kind of runs from about there to about there. Not so much here, not so much here, but right there, like Tommy Boy would say.
And Donna's going to get the Drake.
All right, Donna's going to grab the Drake. All right, cool, Donna. Thank you. Go Raptors. So there you go. I'm going to do a last call on the Foreigner record. That is $9 if anybody's interested. And one more new vinyl. This is Phoebe Bridgers. $24.99, Stranger in the Alps. A highly regarded record among the young people. I think Motion Sickness was kind of a hit, and Funeral maybe,
Yes.
if I remember right. So a little Phoebe Bridgers. And we have Phoebe Bridgers road cases in the store. Compliments of Sandy, whose son may have been the stage manager for Phoebe Bridgers and may be out with Phineas, which is Billie Eilish's brother and co-songwriter and Billie Eilish's producer. So there you go. I should tell Mark Paul to bring Phineas into the store next time they're in town. Come on, Phineas. You can do Let's Fall in Love for the Night.
I want to bring Phoebe in.
Phoebe? Yeah, Phoebe. I'll take Phineas. Phineas and Billy, greater than Phoebe. All due respect to Phoebe. All right, I'm going to put Foreigner to the side. Thank you for participating tonight, Mick Jones and Lou Graham, but that is not in the cards, unfortunately. And then I'm going to do a last call for Gregory on the Black Sabbath 1970 pressing on the green label, and it is he has it for $65 in excellent condition on the vinyl, and the jacket is pretty tip-top except for a little bit of a separation happening in that area on the spine. Yeah. All right, cool. Let me pull something else that's probably sexy. Oh, I got a lot of bunch of stuff that's sexy. Let's pull this one. How about a little Metallica with a slip mat? This is Blackened 2020. It's $79. It is, so Lars, James, Kirk, and Robert. Let's see, start session. And it is Blackened 2020, and then Blackened 2020 live. And then, wait for it, the other song on the second side is Wood by Alice in Chains. Ooh, I've never heard that. I want to hear that. We got to put that on. Anyways, and then it's got the Blackened slip mat as well. So basically a 12-inch single, Blackened 2020, a special edition from the fan club, I think, from a number of years ago, maybe. And it's $79, and it has the slip mat, and it's a beautiful copy. It came from that one guy who sold us a bunch of Metallica singles, and he was all the one owner type of guy. So it's like buying a car, right? You want the one owner. You want the woman that drove 4,000 miles a year, and her car is in immaculate condition. Jen.
Martin's in on Metallica.
All right.
And Wayne was asking which Dream Theater.
Which?
I think he's asking about the one that we haven't gotten to yet, but if you wanted to show the others.
So we have a couple of Dream Theaters left. We have Falling into Infinity that comes out tomorrow on clear vinyl. It's $39.99, 2 LP, and it's a gatefold. And then we still have, we still have Metropolis, $39.99. Metropolis, Scenes from a Memory. Same thing, gatefold, 2 LP on clear vinyl. And then I've got another one coming up here, just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And Gregory is going to grab the Black Sabbath, right? I believe so.
Yes.
Hey, Spencer, good to see you tonight. Thank you. Very nice. And that goes to our friend Gregory. Very nice. Thank you, Gregory. So well timed. Well played, Gregory. Right? Well played.
Darren is grabbing the Foreigner.
All right, and Darren's going to grab the Foreigner. All right, Darren. Very cool. Thank you, sir. Metallica. Indeed, it is very sexy. It is $79, and it has the slip mat, the blackened 2020, the Justice and Justice for All, and a great record. So Martin has that for $79 now. We'll see if anybody else is interested. Let me pull something else that may be sexy. It may not be. Oh, well, this is kind of always cool. New edition, $14. It is a VG++ copy. Speaking of New Jack Swing, next week I have Motown Philly, a good copy of Boys to Men. And I also have, what's the other one that was just like, what's the other one? I can't remember. There's another great New Jack Swing record. Not new, they're pre-owned because I think most of the stuff has been repressed. Anyways, this is $14. This is All for Love. It is new edition. I'm trying to remember. There's a Johnny Kemp. There's an After Seven, and there is another. There's another banger in there. Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison.
What?
Yes, Belle Biv DeVoe. So cool. Poison. Anyway, so that album from Belle Biv DeVoe. Anyways, this one's 14, a VG++ copy, All for Love, if anybody's interested in that. And Martin is still at 79 on the Blackened 2020 with the slip mat, with Blackened and Blackened live, and then Wood by Alice in Chains, where they cover that song, which is super cool. All right, more new vinyl. Oh, this is super cool. This is Def Leppard at Don Valley Stadium in 1993. So it's $38.99. It's on color vinyl. I don't know what color vinyl it is, but so this is when Def Leppard went back and kind of played at Don Valley Stadium in Sheffield, England, their hometown, and sold out the joint. And so the set list is really cool. It's Let's Get Rocked, which I could leave on I'm glad they didn't do it on the last tour because that song in my mind hasn't stood the test of time, but everything else Def Leppard has. Tear It Down, boom, monster. Animal, Two Steps Behind, Have You Ever Needed Someone So Bad? Too Late for Love, yes please. Hysteria, Make Love Like a Man. Foolin', yes please. Rocket, yes please. Another Hit and Run, Love Bites. Black Betty, whoa, Black Betty, bam to bam. And then into Armageddon It, Sugar, Rock of Ages, and Photograph. So that's a 2 LP gatefold. I have one of those for $38.99. If you're interested in that bad boy. Cool. Yeah, exactly, Denise. Belle Biv DeVoe. All right, Hector was first on the Def Leppard. I don't know if I can get more copies of this, Chad, but I'll try to get some more potentially. So, but Hector's going to grab the Leopard. I'm going to do a last call on the Metallica with the slip mat, which is super cool. And that is Blackened 2020. It is in excellent condition. It's $79. So Martin has that for $79. I'm going to do the last call on that bad boy. I've got that other Metallica coming up as well. Oh, and I got some. I forgot to pull the other Metallica. Hang on a second. I got some new Metallica coming. Hang on. You're going to like this. Ouch. Ouch. My leg, it hurts. All right, so we had a pre-owned copy of this maybe a month or two ago that came into the store. I'm like, what the hell is this? I've never seen this. And I think George ended up picking it up. And I started looking, and I'm like, can I get new copies of this? And just before Christmas, the publisher that has them got these in. So this is Metallica for $36.99. These are brand new copies. The one that I think George got was pre-owned. This is $36.99. This is live at Hammersmith Odeon, September 21st, 1986, which is 6 days before Cliff Burton would die in the bus accident. And Lars wearing a Def Leppard font shirt. Oh, Faith No More shirt. Nice. It's on color vinyl, $36.99. I got a handful of these. But yeah, one of the last shows with Cliff Burton, Master of Puppets, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Welcome Home Sanitarium, Ride the Lightning, Whiplash, The Thing That Should Not Be, Fade to Black, Creeping Death, and Seek and Destroy. So cool.
Robbie's going to grab one.
All right, Robbie wants one of those. All right, cool. So I have a handful of other ones. So anyways, there you go. That is Metallica live at Hammersmith Odeon, London, September 21st, 1986.
Oh, can you help me with the claims?
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank you.
Whoops.
Yes.
I'm going to run out of them because I only had so many. I bought the rest that this distributor had because I don't know why. They got them in and then they were gone. So they must not get them in that much. So I don't. But the other ones, like the other ones from like the last 2 days were numbered. These are not numbered. So there'll probably be more eventually. But all right. So hang on a second.
After Robbie, it was T-Rex,
All right.
Stoneburner, Jorge, and Michael Barrett.
All right. So T-Rex is going to grab one. Thank you, T-Rex. Mark is going to grab one. Mark Stoneburner going to grab one. Jorge is going to grab one. Thank you, Jorge. And then Michael Barrett is going to grab one. I'll see if I can get any more of these. I don't know. We'll see. I hope. But yeah, I didn't even know about that one ever before. So thanks to the guy who brought that original one in because that's so super cool. Apparently, the story on that is that 6 nights later or 5 nights later, Cliff and Kirk would flip a coin or draw straws, depending on whose story you believe. And then Cliff won and got to sleep in the better bunk, and that's unfortunately the bunk that threw him out of the tour bus. And unfortunately, the tour bus fell on top of him, of all things. Oh, so yeah. But anyways, there you go. Sad story. I kind of left that one on a downer. All right, let me see. It looks like Daniel was also interested. Jimmy was also interested. Darren was also interested. Hector, Paul was also interested. Oh, they drew cards. Thank you, K-Roll. There you go. Yeah, sorry, Martin. I'm a little slow to the party here. I got distracted. Yes, you did. Boom. Martin's going to pick up the Blackened record. Sorry about that, Martin. I got a little distracted, like I said. So Amanda's going to grab it right now. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Martin. And I'll see if I can get more copies of that in. We're at the whim of everything when it comes to vinyl, especially kind of some of this rare and unique stuff like that. So we'll see. I'm going to do a last call on the new edition. That's $14, little New Jack swing. I know a couple gentlemen who might love to see that. I don't know if they watch the show. I should see if they watch the show, but you know who I'm talking about, Jen. So anyways. All right, what else is in here? I'm going to grab a Def Leppard Hysteria record. How about that? This is a beautiful copy of Hysteria. It is $99. It's a VG++ on the vinyl. The jacket is, all right, I'm going to try to nitpick this thing to hell and back. I mean, is it perfect? No, because it's been out of the shrink, out of the sleeve, but it looks pretty amazing. And this is an OG 1987 pressing of Hysteria. It's $99. It is the single LP. Obviously, the reissues they put on 2 records now because it is 63 minutes of music. And it is a greatest hits record. I just heard Don't Shoot Shotgun on Hair Nation last night on the way home. So that is spectacular.
And Darren's in on Def Leppard.
All right, Darren's in on the Leopard. So there you go. So Darren has that for $99. I'm going to put New Edition to the side. Thank you, 3/5 of Belle Biv DeVoe and Bobby Brown as well for participating tonight. And I am going to, what else do I got coming up tonight? I got that Pink Floyd boot. I've got another I got 2 more Metallicas in here. Damn, man. And then I got Bon Jovi and some other stuff. So I got Los Lobos as well. How Will the Wolf Survive? In excellent condition. It has a hole punch. Don't know what we were thinking in the 80s. The hole punches and the saw cuts. I know why they did it, but I just don't understand why they did it. I get it, but it's stupid. It was stupid then, and it's stupid now, but they don't do it anymore, thank God. $14, Los Lobos, How Will the Wolf Survive? Great record, great band, if anybody's interested in that one. All right, I'm going to take a swig of my vodka in a water bottle, and I'll go from there. Cool. All right, what else for new vinyl we got? We got Green Day, that is $39.99. That is Nimrod, a 2 LP of Nimrod. And that is I think this is celebrating an anniversary this year, but maybe I'm wrong. Because it is 2025 after all. So, no, maybe not. 1997 this came out. So we got to wait 2 more years for an anniversary edition of Nimrod. So $39.99, 2 LP gatefold on that one. And then also we got the Doobie Brothers with Toulouse. I can't say that. Toulouse Street. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's on crystal clear vinyl. It's $28.99. Listen to the music. Jesus is just all right and rocking down the highway. Good stuff from the Doobie Brothers. Darren right now has the Leppard from '87, a beautiful, beautiful copy, a VG++ copy of Hysteria. It is, I would be proud to call this my own. I think Jen and I still have like 5 or 6 copies of this record because I was a Leppard fan, she was a Leppard fan, and then you start collecting records, and then you get box sets with it in it, and then you get the reissues, and yeah, there's a lot. And then Los Lobos is 14 if anybody's interested. In excellent condition. Does have a hole punch, but other than that, it's tip-top. Tip-top. And then one more new vinyl, that is Cigarettes After Sex. That is $31.99. It is just on black vinyl, but some people partake in cigarettes after sex, and some people do not. Perhaps you do, and then that would be a good record to play during Monday Night Football, perhaps. Though Monday Night Football is over. End of the postseason here coming, right? Or not postseason, but regular season. My Vikings going for the number 1 seed against the Detroit Lions. Very nice. That's quite coming out of nowhere. Though Sam Darnold got a chance to sit and learn last year. And then maybe that's made a difference. How about them Jets, huh? Jets are terrible. And Sam Darnold in Minnesota is 14-2. Oh, what a complicated life Jets fans lead. Poor Jets fans. So there you go. I'm going to do a last call on the Los Lobos at 14 if anybody's interested in how will the Wolf survive. I'm going to do a last call on the Def Leppard, Hysteria, for Darren at 99. It's a VG++ copy. It is beautiful. It has the inner sleeve and with the life at the top, the iconic shot of them, I think, at Donington, the racetrack there when they played, or was it? Yeah, I think it was Donington when they played the Monsters of Rock in '86, and that was Rick Allen's kind of first official big show back from losing his arm, and yeah, kind of a legendary photo. And basically, it was raining like cats and dogs. They were like 4th on the bill, which I think they were kind of grumbled about because they thought they should have been higher on the bill. But at that time, 3 years had gone by since Pyromania, and yeah. It is what it is, I suppose. Spencer, Packer fan. Nice. Very nice. All right, I'm going to put Los Lobos to the side. Thank you to Los Lobos tonight. And then Darren is going to grab the Hysteria. Thank you, Darren. Very cool. Picking up Jennifer's favorite album of all time. And has my favorite song of all time on it. Ironically, Jennifer's favorite album is Hysteria, and my favorite all-time song is Hysteria. See what I did there? All right, cool. What else I got here? Let's get to this Metallica, because this is cool. So this is like a live boot of Metallica. It's a VG++ copy. It's $99. So why is this cool? So you get a show from 1989, but then the last side, so the first 3 sides are the show from 1989. Blackened, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Sanitarium. Well, anyways, I'll get to that in a second. Did I say it was 99? Yes, a VG++ copy for 99. And then on the 4th side, you got Hit the Lights, 4 Horsemen, Phantom Lord, Jump in the Fire, and Motor Breath. This is live at the Lemoore in Brooklyn on April 9th, 1983, and it was Dave Mustaine's last show. He would be fired after the show. Maybe not after the show, but sometime in the next short time period. And then obviously would go on to create Megadeth. The track list on the Coliseum show in Charlotte in '89 is Blackened, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Sanitarium, Harvester of Sorrow, Eye of the Beholder, Master of Puppets 1, Seek and Destroy, Justice for All, How Many More Times, don't know what that is, Creeping Death, Fade to Black, Guitar Solo, Little Wing, okay, Battery, Helpless, Last Caress, Am I Evil, and Whiplash. And then, as mentioned, the set list in '83 in Brooklyn with Dave Mustaine on guitar, no Kirk Hammett. So the original lineup of Mustaine, Hetfield, Ulrich, Lars Ulrich. Ulrich. I was thinking of Skeet Ulrich. And then Cliff Burton. So there you go. That's 99 if anybody's interested. It's a VG++ copy. It is maybe it's a 3 LP. Can you confirm if this is a 2 LP or a 3 LP? Almost feels like a 3 LP to me. So, but what do I know? Martin is, what's that?
Martin's first.
Oh, Martin was first on that. He has it for 99, but Rebecca's going to jump in at 101. So Rebecca has that for 101. All right, cool. Let me grab another record out of here. This is Culture Club. This is still in the shrink. It's in excellent condition. It is $14, and it has got Karma Chameleon on it. It's got Miss Me Blind, Church of the Poison Mind, and Victims. It's got the hype sticker, Grammy nominee sticker, still in the shrink, and $14 in excellent condition.
It is a 3 LP.
It is a 3 LP. I thought that's a lot of music for 2 LPs, and it is a 3 LP live boot of Metallica in North Carolina in 1989, and then in New York in 1983 with Dave Mustaine on guitar, which is pretty historic. So kind of some cool stuff tonight. At least I like to think. You get one of the last Cliff Burton shows, and then the last Dave Mustaine show with Metallica, of course. All right, cool. A couple more new vinyls. This is Awake by Dream Theater. It's $39.99. It's on clear vinyl again. It is a gatefold. It is a 2 LP. It comes out tomorrow. I know as far as pre-orders go, this was really popular, along with Image and Words as probably the two most popular, and then Metropolis, and then finally the Infinity record. So that's $39.99 if you're interested. And I got a couple copies left after we filled all of our pre-orders, and there was a lot of pre-orders there on that one. So there we go. All right. Oh, I guess the popcorn has come out. Martin went to 200, and then Rebecca's now gone to 215 on that. So that's where the Metallica stands. And then here's Boy George, kind of putting on a little pouty face there because no one's giving him any love. $14. I was supposed to interview Boy George once as I name dropped Jason and John Franz, and he stiffed me. Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, he didn't show up for the interview. I'm like, okay, thanks, George. And I know I was just some Canyon Clark wannabe named Silky, and he's Boy George. He's a legend, and I'm just Silky Smooth. So there you go. All right, cool. Let's see where we're at with Martin's at 250 on the Metallica, and Boy George is at 0 at the moment. We're looking for 14. And let me recap this crate. Dream Theater Awake, $39.99. More Dream Theater Awake. I had Cigarettes After Sex. Tulise. I can't say that. Tulise. Oh my God. I can hear it in my head, but I can't say it. Yeah, whatever. Street. The Beastie Boys. It's not the Beastie Boys. It's the Doobie Brothers. Green Day, Phoebe Bridgers, Violent Femmes. That is Chili Peppers, Dream Theater, Falling into Infinity. That is a gatefold 2 LP clear vinyl. $39.99 comes out tomorrow. Misfits, Stabbing Westward, The Greatest Thing from Detroit. Pulp Fiction. That is The Strokes. Dream Theater, Metropolis, $39.99, 2 LP. We're out of Image and Words. And Eminem, The Eminem Show, $39.99. Damn, by Kendrick Lamar. And then the Sundays for $36.99. That is Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. I'm going to put Boy George over here. Let him hang out with the guys in Metallica. And then I am going to swap out that for our So Choice crate tonight. Okay, cool. All right, let me grab the album for you, Martin, really quick. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's Boy George. You wanted this one, right, Martin? I'm teasing. All right, cool. And it is a triple LP. So you got the Charlotte show on one side, or well, probably 2.5 sides, maybe. It seems like, and a hell of a set list. And then you've got the New York show, Dave Mustaine's last show, Hit the Lights, Four Horsemen. And Four Horsemen, such a monster riff. And you know that Mustaine wrote that riff. Every time you hear a Metallica song, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's Dave Mustaine. Phantom Lord, Jump in the Fire, and Motor Breath was kind of that 5-song set list in Brooklyn back in '83. So there you go. Other than that, the jacket looks pretty good overall. I don't know what year this would have come out or what year that this was pressed on vinyl. So there you go. But anyways, kind of an iconic piece of Metallica history. All right, cool. Let me, whoops. Let me adjust these a little bit so I have a better angle here. I'm going to do a last call on the Boy George and Culture Club for 14. Still on the shrink with the hype sticker. And let's see. If you're joining us late, I had a GNR that is a 2012 reissue for 24, if anybody's interested. And then I've got a new edition for 14. And then I had, and I had Los Lobos for 14 as well. How Will the Wolf Survive? In excellent condition on that one. So there you go. Cool. All right. I'm going to put Boy George to the side here really quick. And then I am going to grab another record, and that record is, King Crimson. This is a pretty good-looking copy. I mean, the vinyl is in excellent condition. These records are a little harder to get in, at least for us they are. Usually the covers are in bad shape. This one has got some ring wear and some wear overall. By no means is it perfect, but it still presents pretty well. So $19 for the iconic King Crimson record, if you're interested in a little King Crimson.
And Martin is out.
Martin is out. Green Day, I think, was $39.99. Estes. Green Day was $39.99. All right, so now it's that time in our program where I say, last call. This is Metallica, triple LP of kind of a live boot, as they say, and it is and Rebecca has it for $275, and nice. And we graded it as a VG++ copy. So there you go. You get Newstead, and then you get Mustaine on the back there with where's you got James, you got there's Dave, and then there's is that Lars? Yeah, that's Lars, and that's probably Cliff there. So anyways, yeah, everybody's loving on Dave there. That wasn't gonna last. Anyways, yes, Casey.
Hello.
Hello. There's Twisted Sister.
Hector was asking about it.
Oh, okay.
Also, Kenneth is in on the King Crimson.
All right. Kenny Roll is in on the King Crimson, and George jumps in at the last minute on the Metallica. George is like one of these sleeping giants. At the last minute, George likes to jump in sometimes. So there you go. It ain't over. All right. So was that Kenny Roll?
Yes.
Okay, Kenny Roll. All right, cool, Kenny. So Kenny has the King Crimson for 19. This is the Twisted Sister. We featured this last night. I think it was $42.99. It's on blood red vinyl, 40th anniversary edition. It is a 2 LP. Has a live show from San Bernardino in 1984, San Bernardino, and then a couple of bonus tracks on that one.
And Hector's gonna grab it.
All right, Hector's going to grab the Twisted Sister. Thank you, Hector. Appreciate it. Rebecca's now at 400 on the Metallica. And George from the top rope. That's true. But Rebecca just took out the chair, man. So when the chair comes out, you better watch out. If we're talking wrestling. All right, cool. Let's get to the Encore crate. This is J.J. Johnson with Pinnacles. It's a VG++ copy. It is $9. Is the jacket perfect? No, but, it's pretty good. Joe Henderson plays on this record. Ron Carter plays on this record, so this tells me that this is jazz. I'm not familiar with J.J. Johnson, but now I am. This is Pinnacles, $9 a VG++ copy, if anyone's interested in that one.
Let's go to Donna.
Donna, there you go. Donna loves the jazz. I love the jazz too, Donna. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Daniel Hernandez is going to get the Los Lobos.
All right, and Daniel's going to grab the Los Lobos. Very nice. Thank you, Daniel. Very cool. And Rebecca, George went to 4 1/4 on the Metallica. Now Rebecca's gone to 450. And Green Day is $39.99. So there you go. And Santiago comes in hard at $1. I love it, Santiago. I do have there would be nothing that Metallica's ever put out that is $1, ironically. If it was Barbara Streisand or Herb Alpert, maybe. All due respect to Barbara and all due respect to Herb Alpert. I'm kidding, Barbara. You know we love you. Anyways, $9. What is this? This is Roaring Back into New York, New York. The Bill Walters Quartet with Derek Smith Link Milliman, and Ronnie Bedford. I guess this is sort of jazz. It looks like just because he's got jazz hands on the drums there. So it looks like jazz, but I don't really know. I don't know any of the players on this. In excellent condition, it's $9 if anybody's interested. Kenny Roll, Last Call. Kenny Roll, Last Call. Kenny Roll, Last Call on the Crimson Idol. Not Crimson Idol, King Crimson. I'm thinking of Blackie Lawless and Wasp with Crimson Idol.
And Donna's going to get the roaring.
All right, Donna's going to grab the roaring. Thank you. There you go. Thank you, Donna. And it continues. George goes to 5 1/4, and Rebecca goes to 5:30. And the popcorn it's hot tonight, indeed. All right, cool. Let's see. This is Noah Pointer. It is Fantasia, and it is in excellent condition. It is $9. What is that? Becky Bernard or Becca Bernard has written her name right there. And it's got some ring wear clearly. I'm unfamiliar with. Oh, your Earl Klug plays on this record. I know that. I know him, rather, not that. I know him. So there you go. That is $9. Excellent condition if anybody's interested. Maynard Ferguson live from San Francisco. That is in excellent condition. That is $9. Maynard Ferguson band. So there you go. And then Kenny Roll is going to grab the. Oh yeah, there it is. Kenny Roll is going to grab the King Crimson. Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate it. Kenny rolls, baby rolls. Oh, sorry. Donna.
Yes, Donna's claiming the Noel.
Okay, I'll let you grab that because I'm going to take a sip of my tasty beverage here. Sorry, my mic kind of fades out a little bit because we're just using the camera mic tonight because couldn't get the other mic set up properly. Well, actually, we lost a part of it and then we found it. So, but back to normal next week. All right. I just spilled some water. Good. Spilled it on me, but I guess that's the best place to put it. All right. The Metallica is at $5.85 with Rebecca for the live boot from Charlotte in '89. And then the last show with Dave Mustaine in Brooklyn, New York, where they did Hit the Lights, The Four Horsemen, Phantom Lord, Jump in the Fire, and Motor Breath. That one. And the set list actually in North Carolina is fantastic, actually. I love that set list. Anyways, all right, cool. I got another Metallica in here. Go figure. Okay. We've had this record I've never seen, this is like the Heart record. I've never seen this record come in. And like in the last 3-4 months, I've had like 4 copies come in. Go figure. This is a U.S. press. Oh, no, this is a European press. Let me see. Yeah, I think it is, yeah. A European press of Young Guns. It is in excellent condition. It is $79 if anybody's interested. And I think this celebrates, I think it's 35th anniversary this year. So there you go. $79, excellent condition. John Bon Jovi and company. Blaze of Glory's obviously on here. And other great solo songs from John Bon Jovi. Hopefully John starts feeling better and he can get out there and tour again. And hopefully we'll see Richie with him. Honestly, because it ain't Bon Jovi without Richie and John, in my humble opinion. But
Martin's in on Young Guns.
all right, cool. Martin's in on the Young Guns, and oh my God, it continues. George is at $6.50 on the Metallica, and Rebecca is still in at the moment, and Rebecca is at $6.75 now. The most expensive record we've ever sold in the stores, Taylor Swift Record stored a color variants from like 10, 12 years ago.
And what was it, 1,300?
That was 1,000.
Okay.
1,000 on both of
That's
them.
a good price.
Yeah, it is. It is for both.
Wow.
Well, no, not for both of them.
But
Each one was $1,000. Yeah,
and each one is
'Cause they're so-
1,500.
yeah, exactly. And then Reputation. I've never seen the orange variant of that, and that goes for like these days like 2,800. I think I've seen it for.
At least.
It's crazy. But anyways, catching Bitcoin soon. Yeah, there you go. George is at 700 on the Metallica, which I think might pass another Metallica record we had in the store on the show previously. So there you go. All right, cool. And then the Martin was in, you said, on the Bon Jovi?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Martin has that for 79. All right. I mentioned Maynard Ferguson. Sorry. Who is this? This is Eddie Jefferson. It's on the Brown label. I guess that means something because Sandy wrote that. She's a aficionado, so maybe that means something to you that it's on a brown label on the record jacket. It is $9. It is in excellent condition. So there you go. I'm unfamiliar with Eddie Jefferson. This is, who is this? Roswell Rude, Inside Job. So there you go. Once again, unfamiliar with Roswell, other than Area 51. Casey, you seem like an Area 51 type of girl. Am I right or am I right?
Like the place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the conspiracy theories, the aliens things?
Oh, yeah.
I like that every time we get alien pictures, it's always on grainy film. It's funny how that works out. I don't know. I'm just having some fun. All right, cool. And then I've also got Michael Brecker. Oh, of course, it's Michael Brecker. Hey, but Pat Metheny plays on the record, so that's something. It's jazz. It's $9. It's in excellent condition. If you're interested, one more, then we'll check in again on Metallica and on John Bon Jovi. This is Steps Ahead. It is jazz as well. Michael Brecker again. There you go. And it is in excellent condition. It is $9. So a little bit of jazz coming in here.
And Donna's going to get the Eddie J.
All right. Donna's going to grab the Eddie J. Thank you, Donna. Very nice. And Metallica, we're still going on that. Every time I look at the thing. Yeah, Darren, for Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift records. I mean, the young ladies that love Taylor Swift, they love Taylor Swift. I think, what are your Taylor Swift grails, Amanda?
That I don't have?
Well, no, that you do have. I have
a Lover Live from Paris. It's a heart-shaped vinyl.
I'll buy that from you.
Right? No.
Lover from Paris. Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah,
And
that's my only
that's
one.
the only one. You don't have Christmas Tree Farm or?
No, I missed it. The last 5 years she restocks it.
Oh, wow.
I miss it.
And then she didn't do it this year, I heard.
No, she didn't.
There you go. Oh, well, go figure. All right, I'm going to do a last call on the Blaze of Glory. John's here. I don't know if I really want to tell you just for the sake, John. I don't know if I want to tell you what Metallica it is, just for the sake that it's that George and Rebecca are going back and forth here, and the last thing they would want is you jumping in. Okay, it is Metallica. It is a live boot. It is a VG++ copy, and it is Metallica at the Coliseum in Charlotte in 1989. It's a triple record, and then the sixth side, I guess you would say, is Dave Mustaine's last show with Metallica before he was fired by the band. And there's a little picture of them all happy there. That would only last a little while. Hit the Lights, Four Horsemen, Phantom Lord, Jump in the Fire, Motor Breath is the set list from Brooklyn, New York in 1983 before Dave Mustaine was fired and they hired Kirk Hammett, Kirk used to be in Exodus, right? When Exodus started, I think that's the band Kirk was in.
Somebody was looking for Christopher Cross.
I do have Christopher Cross. It's a Christopher Cross Christmas, and it's on white vinyl if you're interested in that one. So there you go. Cool. George is at 9 1/4 on the Metallica after Rebecca went to 900 on that one. So there you go. And then Martin is going to grab the John Bon Jovi Young Guns for $79. Thank you, Martin. Very nice. I do have another Metallica in here. God help us. But in the meantime, I will pull a Brothers in Arms. It is $19. It's a VG++ copy. Brothers in Arms by our friends in. I should get this for Audrey. That'd be great. She doesn't like Dire Straits. I'm not going to force Dire Straits on her. I'm like, you should love Dire Straits because he's so good. Mark Knopfler's awesome, Audrey. And she's like, I like Van Halen and Tesla more. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I need to never mind about the Dire Straits because Van Halen and Tesla, baby. That is a VG++ copy of Brothers in Arms, $19. It's an OG copy. It's a really nice copy. The jacket looks great. And come on, it's I don't know. Maybe it's not their best album. I mean, what am I saying? It is their best album. Somebody wanted to argue that it's making movies to me. I would listen. But this is so good. And Mark Knopfler is so awesome. Between Brothers in Arms and Money for Nothing and Walk of Life. And my favorite song on here is So Far Away. That's
For Dire Straits.
there you go. So beautiful. So Dire Straits is at 19. And George is at 9.7. And I stand corrected. Metallica is at 1,013 for Rebecca. So there you go. We've crossed a new plateau, which is now would be the most expensive record we've ever sold in the store. So they're more expensive than Taylor Swift. So there you go. All right, cool. This is Billy Cobham. This is a George Duke band. The Billy Cobham and George Duke band. Okay, together. I see. Live on tour in New York, a VG++ copy for $9. There was a sticker on here that we elected not to remove that was previously on the record, and it's got some ring wear, of course, because it's an older record. But there you go. And then what else we got in here? This is Blue Montreux. Warren Bernard, Michael Brecker. Well, there's definitely a Michael Brecker theme here with special guest Larry Coryell. There you go. We'll call him Air Coryell, like the San Diego Chargers back in the late 70s, baby, with Dan Fouts and Justin, was it not Justin Jefferson? What's the John Jefferson and Kellen Winslow and Charlie, what was that guy's name? Charlie, number 18, I believe. Anyways, that was a great team. I never won a Super Bowl, but that was a hell of an offense. Excellent condition. That is jazz, if anybody is interested in that one. All right. Dire Straits is at 20. I'm sorry. I mean, Richard is in at $1,125. No, I'm just kidding on Dire Straits. So Dire Straits is at 20 right now. And Metallica is at $1,125 with Rebecca. I don't know what to say at this point to either Rebecca or I mean, I get it. It's super, 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 super cool. It's one of the grails of the collection, but yeah, there you go. So there you go. Charlie Joyner. Yeah, thank you very much. George and Jason and John. I couldn't remember Charlie's last name. So, but yeah, great offense there. And Dan Fouts had the beard, man. Though my favorite wide receiver back in the day was, I loved Earl Campbell. Obviously, he was a running back for the Houston Oilers. But my favorite wide receiver kick returner, you know what I'm going to say, White Shoes Johnson, Billy White Shoes Johnson. That dance, man, was classic. All right, what else we got in here? I've got Pete Peterson. Oh, Pete Peterson. Texas State of Mind, featuring some players that I don't know. In excellent condition, that is $9. So seemingly a bunch of jazz here. Killer Joe with George Kawaguchi and Art Blakey. Oh, wow. That is jazz, and that is in excellent condition. And that is $9.
Jason wants the Billy Coham. That's what he was saying.
Oh, the Billy? Okay, cool. Jason's going to grab the Billy. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that. Very nice. And let's see. George is at $1,250 now on the Metallica. We're going hard on this. And yeah, I don't know what to say. That's super cool. I'm speechless. I am without speech. So there you go. All right, let's keep rocking. Brothers in Arms. Where are we at with Brothers in Arms? Richard's at 23 on the Brothers in Arms. A really, really nice copy, OG copy of Brothers in Arms, which celebrates, I believe, its 40th anniversary this year. And that album, man, so good. One of the few good albums of 85. I think 85 didn't have a lot of great albums, but that was definitely one of them. All right, let's see. I already did feature these, Art Blakey. And then this is, oh, look at this. Speaking of football, this is like OG Dick Enberg at NBC Sports calling the Chargers against the Broncos with Dan Fouts and Charlie Joyner, Kellen Winslow. That is excellent condition. Bob James touchdown. It is $9 if you're interested. Signed by Bo Radley. I don't know. Bob James, signed by Bob James. So I think Pete Rozelle was the commissioner of the NFL back in the heyday of the Chargers. So there you go. George is at $1,350 on the Metallica.
Can you re-show the Art Blakey?
The Art Blakey, yeah, sure, I can re-show the Art Blakey. This is George Kawaguchi and Art Blakey. So this obviously Art is a little older here, but a little jazz with. So let's see, what are they covering? They're covering Benny Golson, Dizzy Gillespie, Thelonious Monk, and then a couple of George Kawaguchi originals. So the Thelonious Monk is Well You Needed. And then the Benny Golson is Killer Joe. And then the Dizzy Gillespie is A Night in Tunisia. So kind of a cool set list. I'm not sure. I guess they both are drummers. I didn't know. There you go. I knew Art Blakey was a drummer. I didn't no George.
And then Donna's gonna get the Bob James.
All right, Donna's going to grab the Bob James. All right, football. There you go. Very nice. We've also got Bone Straight Ahead. That's Bill Watrous combo with Danny Styles, a VG++ copy. This is jazz as well. It is $9. So a little bit of jazz coming tonight. I'm going to check on the Dire Straits. Randy's at 25 on that one. So should I do a last call on the Dire Straits? That's at 25 for Randy on that one.
And Donna wants the Killer Joe.
And Donna wants the Killer Joe. All right, cool. Oh, Killer Joe. Oh, very nice. Yes. The Art Blakey. Never go wrong with Art Blakey, in my humble opinion. My first kind of liaison into jazz. And it was well. And now I love him, Bill Evans, and who's the other? I like Chet Baker, but I he sings and stuff, which is cool. I love Chet Baker, but Billy Cobham as well. This is Glass Menagerie. This is excellent condition. It is jazz. It is $9. There's a little saw cut here. Other than that, not too shabby. All right. Let's see. Do you have any jazz tonight, though, John? No, I don't think so. I'll try to find some. So there you go. Let's see. This is Brothers in Arms. This is Dire Straits. Where do we leave off on that? I got to check that. Let me see. Check that. Randy had that for 25, and once again I'll do a last call on that if I hadn't done it on that one. Donna wants the Bill Watrous, if I'm saying that right. I apologize, Bill, if I'm not. So there you go. And then what else? We got George Duke. This is in excellent condition. This is Jazz and Funk and Soul, John Franz. $9 in excellent condition. Nicely kept copy on that one. All right. Brothers in Arms is going to go to For the Love of God. That's funny. Are you talking about the jazz? Is going to go to Randy Klein for 25. I'm going to keep moving things along here.
And then I have a Donna claim as well.
Okay. Donna is looking for George Duke. Very nice. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate that. And then let's go with a little Diamond Dave. As there's never enough Diamond Dave, right? Because Diamond Dave is fantastic. This is in excellent condition. It's $29. This is Yankee Rose. And this is a European. It was pressed in '86 in Europe. So it's pressed in probably in the UK or France, maybe it's not a French pressing. Those are just identifiers. So a pressing somewhere in probably England back in '86, and this is in excellent condition. Has the hype sticker attached to the cover. I guess that should have been the dead giveaway, because for whatever reason, when they printed records in Europe back in the '80s, they put the hype sticker right on their album, which is kind of weird, but okay. $29, excellent condition on the vinyl.
Do we have another Pink Floyd in the So Choice coming up?
I another Pink Floyd. I do have a live Pink Floyd, yeah.
Okay, and then we have some newcomers in. Can you re-show the Metallica for everybody?
Oh no, I can't. All right, so I think everybody's congratulating Rebecca right now. I think after.
George is out.
Okay, George is out. Rebecca was at 1,600. All right, cool. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and sell this to Rebecca for 1,600. I'm not going to make her wait after that adventure. Thank you, George. Thank you, George, so much for your interest in this one. Rebecca's going to grab the Metallica live in '89, and then the live show, Dave Mustaine's last live show in '83 in Brooklyn. So congratulations to Rebecca. And we're going to have to do a conga line of Casey, come over here. You need to do one too. I'm going to do one.
Yeah, we're going to do 3.
So Rebecca, and thank you, George. And so here we go. So you're up first, Amanda. Nice. We'll let Casey close. So here's my cowbell. Well, I'm very underwhelming when I do the cowbell. So, whoa! I just popped my inner ear.
That was fun.
There you go. It's kind of like the Vince Vaughn, Jennifer Aniston movie. Tink, 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 tink. Move yourself. Anyways, and here comes Casey. I think we need Ode to Joy or whatever it is playing along with the cowbell when we do that. Some song that's not going to get us sued, or they're not going to try to shut us down, the music industry. God forbid. That's funny. We actually once got a, this is a great story, potentially. You'll be the judge. We got a, I don't know what it was. It might have been Green Day or 21 Pilots. They had a new record coming out, and they sent us stuff, and they're like, hey, post this, and then feature your record store in it, and it's got the music in it. It's great. We post it, and all of a sudden we get notices from Instagram and YouTube. Take this down. You are violating copyright laws. And I'm just like, okay, that's brilliant. Just brilliant. Left hand doesn't know what the right hand is moving. So congratulations, Rebecca. That is the ultimate score of a lifetime, and you've set a modern day record. Topping Metallica, of course, tops the great Taylor Swift. Now, I like to tease Audrey a little bit, and I like to tease Amanda a lot about Taylor. The other night, I was talking about Metallica and Taylor. Metallica, 30 years ago, did a record called Garage Inc. There's one explicit song on it. Taylor Swift did an album this year or last year, and like half of the tracks are listed as explicit. She's kind of slouching to Gomorrah in some ways. She's Taylor Swift. Don't try to be, what's that one girl that sings WAP?
Oh, no.
Yeah, don't be her. So, and some of the other artists out there. So anyways, that's just my 10-cent take. Hey, Joseph, how you doing? Good to see you. You came at the right time. We just went through, everybody went through a stressful period, and Rebecca is the big winner tonight. And George, once again, thanks for your interest on that one. We will set that aside, and we will take extra care of that tasty Metallica record. All right, cool. Diamond Dave, I don't know if we left off anywhere. Was there any love for Diamond Dave at the moment?
No.
Nope. So Diamond Dave's at 29 if anybody's interested, in excellent condition. I'm going to do a last call on that. I have another Metallica, but so this is kind of, so I've really downgraded this because you can see somebody used duct tape. Come out to the coast. We'll have a little fun. Somebody used duct tape on this. This is another live bootleg. This is Take Linda Surfing. It's not nearly as sexy as the Metallica one. It's unreleased. It's a VG Plus copy. It's $19. Someone has duct taped the top and the bottom. The set list, obviously there's some staining on the back here. The set list is side 1, Saucer Full of Secrets, and the side 2 is Adam Hart Mother, I guess. So it's the Wizard stereo album was recorded from a London concert in early 1970. So there you go. With the classic lineup, David Gilmour, Richard Wright, Roger Waters, and Nick Mason. So that is $19 if anybody's interested.
Mark Stoneman is first for David Roth.
All right, Mark Stoneburn was first on the Diamond Dave, and that is at 29, and Manuel is also interested in that. Who's that? You love Diamond Dave, admit it. All right, more vinyl. This is Wes Montgomery. Oh, this is nice. This is a VG Plus copy. It is tequila, and it is $9. It is a gatefold, and it's on the Verve label. So there you go. Very nice.
And Darren's in on Pink Floyd.
All right, and Darren's in on the Pink Floyd at 19. Jeff Beck, Blow by Blow. The Franz brothers are extremely happy right now. No more jazz. This is Blow by Blow by the great Jeff Beck. Rest in peace, buddy. The guitarist, in my mind. He's a VG plus copy on Blow by Blow, one of his iconic records, in my humble opinion.
Donna's going to get the Wes Montgomery.
All right, Donna's going to grab the Wes Montgomery. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate that.
And Denise is also interested in Pink Floyd.
And Denise is also interested in the Pink Floyd. Oh, back to jazz. This looks like jazz, at least. Jimmy Kepper Quintet, Cunning Bird. I don't know any of the names on here. It is $9. The vinyl is in excellent condition, though there's a chunk out of, it's like somebody cut right there. So there you go. We've also got, Closer to the Edge, $9, a VG plus copy. The jacket obviously has got a lot of wear, but it's a VG plus copy, manufactured under license by the Atlantic Recording Corporation, Record Club of America. I never knew that Atlantic Records had a record club back in the day. I knew BMG did, and RCA, but apparently Atlantic must have started one at least a little bit. Diamond Dave is still at, let's see, Diamond Dave is still at 29 with Mark. So we'll do a last call for Mark on the Diamond Dave. David Lee Roth, as they say. This is a great record because Yankee Rose, the video is a little, whatever. Shy Boy is great. Ladies Night in Buffalo is great. I'm Easy is great. Tobacco Road is a great cover. Bump and Grind. So good stuff from Diamond Dave. Billy Sheehan on bass, Steve Vai on guitar on that one. And the Pink Floyd's at 25 with Darren. This is more Wes Montgomery, $14. This is in excellent condition. This is A Day in the Life. Little cigarette ashtray there. This is on the CTI label, a good label. There is, looks like somebody put a coffee cup down there once. So there's a couple of rings there. And the jacket has had some discoloration over the years, but not too bad. And someone has written number 88 on the back of this one. So there you go. Wes Montgomery, $14. Excellent condition. All right. And Donna's going to grab the Wes Montgomery. All right, Donna. This is Air 2, CTI label as well. So it tells me that's jazz. It has a hole punch. It's a VG Plus copy. And and I guess somebody Norton has written their name on there. 10/8 of 73. So 52 years ago, someone signed their name to the back of that record. All right, cool. Diamond Dave is going to go to, yes, we have a winner. That is Darren. Darren's going to grab the Diamond Dave. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate it. Rebecca says, I can unclinch now. I can unclinch now. I was like, whoa. But yeah, so crazy.
Mark got this, not Darren.
Oh, sorry, Mark. Mark Stoneburner gets the. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Mark. I said Darren. I meant to say Darren was in on Floyd. That's what I saw, and I mucked it up there. And Denise is out. Darren is at 30 on the Pink Floyd. We'll do a last call, and Linda take Linda surfing. My mother-in-law is named Linda, so Linda, if you're watching, would you like to go surfing? Probably not. Too cold, man. Too cold. Eddie and the Cruisers. Let's grab this. This is the original motion picture soundtrack. It is in excellent condition. It is $14. It is, in excellent condition. This is the jacket. I mean, there's a little ring wear, tiny little bit of ring wear. But other than that, it looks pretty good. The Dark Side's on here. And that's obviously the Big Money song, but it's a great album overall. There's a little bit of a, well, I'm trying to, maybe there's a little tiny crease in the lower left-hand corner, like someone's grabbed the record like right there. So it's a little tiny crease, but it's very minimal. So anyways, that's $14 if anybody's interested. Daniel's interested. Darren is going to grab the Pink Floyd for $30. Thank you. Thank you, Darren. And
for an auction for Eddie.
All right, Eddie's at 17 with Darren as well on that one. All right, what's in the back? I haven't pulled anything from the back. Oh, Rodney Crowell. Rodney Kroll. I worked in country radio. I should know how to say his name. This is the Houston Kid. It is on sepia marble vinyl, and it is $49. And it is a Vinyl Me Please pressing of one of Rodney's iconic records. So if you're a country fan from back in the, the 90s had passed by now. This is from 2001. So, but still, good stuff from Rodney. That's $49 if anybody is interested in that bad boy. Billy Gibb. No, that's not Billy Gibbons. This is Billy Cobbin. This is jazz, excellent condition, $9. This is The Funky Side of Things. I can't say that. A Funky Side of Things. With a lisp. I have a lisp. What's that?
It's a tongue twister.
It's a tongue twister. Yes, it is. Little baby rubber bunkers. Anyway, so there you go. That is Billy Cobbin, The Funky Side of Things. I see. Gotta roll my S's there, I think, or something. And then this is The Romantic Warrior. Okay. Return of Forever. Becky Barnard has written her name on there again. That's a VG Plus copy. And it is $9 if anybody's interested in that bad boy. Eddie and the Cruises is at 32 with Daniel. Hey, Paul. How you doing? We always love making new friends, and we are very cool. We're very cool cats, especially Amanda. She's probably the coolest of all of us. All due respect, Casey. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
why'd you say that?
I don't know. I figured I'd get in trouble. But what if I would have said it the opposite way? You would have been staring daggers at me.
Oh yeah, and I'm right here too.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
You're within striking distance.
Yeah,
So. And Jen's back at Command HQ.
And Jason's gonna get the Billy.
All right, Jason is going to get the Billy. So that is, let's see, a funky side of things. So that is fold. Everybody, that is fold to our friends Billy Cobbin, and shout out to our friends in Tennessee on that one. We love those guys. Just having some fun. And what else is going on? Oh, so Rodney Crowell is at 49. I'm going to do a last call on the Rodney Crowell. And so there you go. That is, let's see. Daniel's at 40 on the Eddie and the Cruisers. Darren's out on that one. Is the original Black Sabbath sold? It did sell. A little earlier to our friend Gregory. There you go. Very nice. Oop, I did the Electric Warrior. This is the Jeff Beck group, along with a couple other guys who I know, but I'm going to skip. This is a VG++ copy. It is $9 for a little Jeff Beck. And let's see, do they cover anything spectacular on this? Oh, Superstition by Stevie Wonder. So, yeah. Yeah, this Jeff Beck. I mean, Jeff Beck did some great originals as well. But when he would cover stuff, like the Peter Gunn theme, so good. Linda Ronstadt VG+ copy of Greatest Hits for $9 if you're interested in that bad boy. And this is finally Diana Ross and the Supremes. Is this still in the shrink? This is still in the shrink. This is $9. It's in excellent condition. And let's see the track list, because some of these compilations can be a little. Let's see what's on here. You got Reflections. I'm gonna make it. Sorry, Forever Came Today. I can't. Well, I'll just let you read the track list there. It'd be much easier. So I don't know if that's the Greatest Supremes. Donna's going to grab that one, so it must be pretty good then. All right, thank you, Donna. I'm going to put Rodney Crowell to the side. I did notice on the Rodney Crowell there's a little seam split there on the top, a very small one. So, but if anybody's interested in the Rodney Crowell, it's $49. And I'm going to grab something else from the back. This is Morrison Hotel. But okay, I'm going to do that Metallica next. I still got that Metallica sitting in here too. $19. It's a VG+ copy of Morrison Hotel from The Doors, with Roadhouse Blues on it, Waiting for the Sun. Let's see here. That's kind of the big songs that I know. There's a little bit of a tear there, or somebody might have stuck something on there and they peeled it off. So $19, a VG+ copy of Morrison Hotel. This bad boy is, whoa, it chopped out there a little bit.
Oh yeah, the camera quality.
All right. Let's see. Where are we at? 40. Last call for Daniel Hernandez at 40. I think we can probably just go ahead and sell it. I think everybody else was out, right? All right, cool. So we'll get that to Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. He's going to grab Eddie and the Cruisers for 40. Boom. Awesome. All right, let me grab this Metallica that's hiding back here. This is Creeping Death. It is in excellent condition. This is the picture disc of Creeping Death. It's $69. And we should do a track list on here because we put it in cardboard and then we sleeved it. Well, it was already sleeved, of course, but we put it in a better sleeve. And let me pull this out here so I can see it in all of its glory here. Whoop, and it's hiding there. So let's see here. Where is oh, there it is right there. Let me see. I usually let Amanda handle the vinyl. Oh, okay. You want to? All right. I'll just give that to Amanda. There you go. Thank you, Amanda. So pull that out and then I guess hand it to me and then I'll show off the picture disc of Creeping Death. So there you go. That's Creeping Death, the picture disc. It is Creeping Death on side 1. And then side 2 is Am I Evil? Of course, a staple. The diamond head cover. And then Blitzkrieg and that's a cover too, isn't it? I think so. And that is from Garage Days Revisited. So it's kind of so obviously Garage Days Revisited. So this would have been probably in the 90s. This picture just came out. So there you go. The front side and the back side on it. And we graded it. What did we grade it? Excellent? Or VG++? Excellent. Oh, nice. So there you go. That is a super cool picture disc for Metallica. Creeping Death, if anybody's interested in that bad boy. All right, cool. I'm going to do a last call on the Doors at 19, a VG Plus copy. And then let's grab another record out of here. This is Montrose with Paper Money. It is a VG Plus copy. It is $9. It's got a little ring wear. But I think this is the last record with Sammy Hagar. And yes, the Creeping Death picture disc is $69 in excellent condition on that one if you're interested. All right, cool. All right, T-Rex is interested in the Creeping Death. George, Rebecca, no, I'm just kidding. Wes Montgomery again. Wes Montgomery's great, and we got a bunch of his stuff. Now it looks like there's kind of like a little, I don't know, there's a little issue with the jacket there. It's like, I don't know what that would be. Like somebody was writing something above the jacket, and then it kind of bled through a little bit. But it's a CTI pressing, so good pressing, and it is $14, and it is in excellent condition. And there you go. And someone has written 110 on the back as well. Someone must have.
It's going to go to Donna.
And Donna's going to grab the Wes Montgomery. Cool. Thank you, Donna.
James is going to grab the Montrose.
You keep making fun of my eyes, James. Not James, sorry. See? I do need a monocle, John. You keep making fun of my eyes, James John Franz the Fourth. And I'm gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna talk big. All right, cool. I still waiting for that dancing video. Jennifer. I get to the store. Jennifer, as John and James and Jason. You guys don't have a brother, do you? Named James? That would be great. Anyways, I give up. I'm done. Go ahead.
The Montrose is going to James.
All right, James. James is gonna. This is the real James.
James Thompson.
Oh, James. So the real James. The real James comes up. I thought it was maybe John James. All right, cool. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to put Morrison Hotel to the side there. And let's do a last call to keep things moving along on the Metallica, which you said T-Rex is in on. Yes.
Yes.
All right, so T-Rex has the Metallica Creeping Death picture disc. The B-side of Blitzkrieg and Am I Evil? Nice. And that is 69 right now. All right. Oh, well, Whitney's been looking at me, so I'm going to grab the Whitney. Whitney is in excellent condition. This is her iconic first album. I think it was her first album, wasn't it? This is the one that hit big on. This is $19. And let's see what's on here. Yeah, I need monocle there. I need a monocle. I can't read this track list. It's too small. Saving All My Love is on there. You want to read the track list?
Yes. Someone for Me. Nobody Loves Me Like You Do. Take Good Care of My Heart. Thinking About You. You Give Good Love. The Players. Hold Me. Saving All My Love for You. All at Once. Greatest Love of All. How Will I Know?
That's a good record.
Yeah, it is.
That's Whitney. That's $19. Excellent copy on the vinyl. There's a little tiny bit of ring wear there on the top of the record, you can see. But other than that, it presents really well. This is Joe Cocker, a little Sheffield Steel. Did you know that Joe Cocker and the Human League and Def Leppard are all from Sheffield, England? Actually, we featured Sheffield a little earlier with that Don Valley Stadium show I think Hector picked up. That's $9. A VG++ copy of Sheffield Steel is... What's on this record? Looks like he's doing a bunch of covers. Yeah. He does a Randy Newman song. He does a Bob Dylan song. Bill Withers song. Brenda Russell song as well. Steve Winwood song. And a Jimmy Webb song, among others. So there you go. That is Sheffield Steel from Joe Cocker. This is Waylon, Dreamin' in My Dreams. That is a VG+ copy. There's some wear. The spine is separating a little bit, and it's $9 for some OG Waylon on that one.
Chad is going to get the Joe Cocker, and Christy Smith is in on Whitney.
All right. Chad's going to grab the Joe Cocker. Very nice. And then Christy, hey, Christy, is in on the Whitney at 19. And T-Rex, no other love for Creeping Death from Metallica. So T-Rex is going to get this cool picture disc for $69. Very nice. Thank you, T-Rex. Appreciate it. And then let me grab another record out of here because we still got more to go. How about let's grab one from the back. Amy Grant. This is in excellent condition. This is the collection. Includes the new single Stay for a While, Find a Way, Angels and Everywhere I Go, $9. It does not have Baby Baby on it, and it's got a little tour apparently. Wonder what year this is from. Let's see. She opened in Vienna, Virginia. She went to Milwaukee, Seattle, San Francisco, to Nashville, Pueblo, Colorado, at the State Fair. So there you go. A little Amy Grant for $9, but no Baby Baby on this one. It's still in the shrink with the hype sticker. And that was from the So Choice bin. All right, more stuff. That was the Waylon. This is Jeff Beck Wired, a VG Plus copy for $9. Another great record from Jeff Beck. Lead Boots is on there. That is a great song if you've never heard it. Goodbye Pork Pie Hat as well by Charles Mingus is on there. And let's see, there's a Jan Hammer song on there, Blue Wind. And so there you go. Boom. Nice.
George is in on Amy.
George is in on the Amy Grant. And so George has that for $9 right now. I've also got the Weather Report Night Passage in excellent condition, still in the shrink for $9. Nice copy of that one. And then, I got one of these little Time Life box sets again. This is 1958. These are always fun. This is still sealed. And it's, how many LPs is it? It is 2 LP. Really? That's it? 2 LP? That's a nice box. And it's $14. First come, first serve. Let me tell you some of the songs. Johnny Be Good. Summertime Blues by Eddie Cochran. It's Only Make Believe by the great Conway Twitty. Good Golly, Miss Molly. You got Tears on My Pillow. Don't You Just Know It. Yakety Yak by the Coasters. Nice. Rebel Rouser. Get a Job by the Silhouettes. It's like reading the exact soundtrack for Stand By Me. Splish Splash by Bobby Darin. Tequila by the Champs. Maybe by the Chantels. Sweet Little 16, Oh Boy by the Crickets. Little Star, Book of Love, Breathless, Endless Sleep, Rockin' Robin, Chantilly Lace, and a Pretty Face. Do you know that song? That's a great song.
Yes.
The Big Bopper, man. To Know Him is to Love Him. Do You Want to Dance? And Just a Dream.
And Donna was first.
And Donna first on that. Congrats, Donna, on grabbing that one. That one's a good one. I'm trying to figure out the whole bird thing here. Are those birds, Rebecca, Richard, and Teresa? I don't.
They look like seals to me.
The seals?
They are seals.
Are they loose seals? Did Buster Bluth lose his hand to a loose seal? Yeah, I don't know what that means. So somebody's going to have to tell me. It's going to educate me.
I don't understand the seals.
No, none of us get that. So you're going to have to tell us. Is this some sort of inside joke? Are you making fun of me? At least the Franz brothers are openly making fun of me. Are you hiding? You're making fun of me? That's okay if you are. I don't mind. I'm having a good time all the time. All right, Whitney, I'm going to do a last call on that one for our friend Christy, and George, a last call on the Amy Grant.
Oh, seals for sealed.
Sealed. Oh, seals for sealed. I don't know about that one. More Wes Montgomery, Road Song. This is on CTI as well, a great label. It is $14. It is in excellent condition. I guess Donna, we'll see if Donna's interested. Someone has written 109 on the back. Somebody must have numbered their records. But it is Wes Montgomery, and Wes Montgomery is fantastic. So there you go. All right, George is going to grab the Amy Grant for $9. Thank you, George. Appreciate it. Seals for sealed. And then Whitney Houston is $19. It goes to Christy. Thank you.
Donna was first for Wes.
And Donna was first on the Wes Montgomery. George was second. But Donna, quick. Thank you. All right, let's grab a couple more out of here from the back. I have a Record Store Day release. Oh, was this our copy, Jen? I think we might have bought this back on Record Store Day. It's on translucent ultra clear LP. That's what it looks like. And this is Voices by Hall & Oates. It is $24. It's got an embossed album. Oh, yeah, it's embossed. It's got an interview booklet. It's just a one-and-done pressing cut from the original master tapes and includes an inner sleeve as well. Let's see what's on this record. Kiss on My List is on here. I know that one. You Make My Dreams. Oh, this is pretty good. Every Time You Go Away by Daryl Hall. You know that Paul Young became famous for Every Time You Go Away. It was Daryl Hall that actually wrote that song, and him and John Oates recorded it. John Oates and I don't get along so well, said Daryl Hall these days. No, it doesn't say that on there. But and then Diddy Doo Wop, I Hear Voices. That sounds like a fun song. So that's $24, a record store day release, an excellent condition. I think that was in our collection, because we traded in some stuff here recently because Jen wanted, I forget what album she wanted, one of them. So, all right, cool. And then I've also got a Chicago 17 because it's a great album. It's a VG++ copy. This is a Quiex version, so the pressing quality on the vinyl is actually higher than normal. It's also a promo copy, so it's an early copy. So it's going to sound really good. So Hard Habit to Break is never going to sound better. This is $14, a VG++ copy if you're interested in that one. All right, what else I got in here? I got Music Express, 20 original hits with 20 original stars. It's a KTEL release. It's $14. It's a VG+ copy. Who's on here? We've got Love Will Keep Us Together by Captain and Tennille. Got a little Frankie Valli, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Get Down Tonight. Harry Chapin, Cats in the Cradle. Barry Manilow doing Mandy. 10cc doing, oh yeah, that's kind of your name, right? Can I call you Mandy? Mandy and Casey. Then we get the Audrey, Mandy, Casey, Jenny, Mally, Sandy, and Davy. Davy. Let's see. Phoebe Snow's on here. Let's see. Ozark Mountain Daredevils with Jackie Blue. Mike Post. Mike Post, The Rockford Files. That is an amazing theme song from back in the day. I know the Franz brothers were around when that came out. So, but am I right, Jason? Am I right, John? Rockford Files, killer theme song. Let's see. Also, the Ritchie family's on here. Discotheques, the Doobie Brothers with Long Train Running, Frankie Valli, and some other stuff. KTEL on KTEL Drive in Minnetonka, Minnesota. There you go.
And it's going to Donna.
And Donna's going to grab the Music Express. So
And Christy's in Chicago.
All right, Christy's in on the Chicago. Christy has that for 14. We'll do a last call on that. I'm going to do a last call on the Hall & Oates Voices record with Kiss on My List, Every Time You Go Away, and also You Make My Dreams Come True, $24. And that is a record store day copy from a number of years ago on translucent ultra clear vinyl. So there you go. All right, what else is in here? Aqualung. That is Jethro Tull, $14. It's in excellent condition. What? It's a VG++ copy. I don't know where that came from. A VG+. It's not even a VG+ copy. Wait, it is a VG+ copy. See, readers. And that is $14. And then I've also got the Atlantic Family Live at Montreux, featuring the Average White Band, Klaus Dondelinger of Passport. I don't think that's his name. I embellished it. Don Ellis, Sonny Fortune, Benny King. Okay, cool. Herbie Mann. Okay. Luther Vandross. Nice. And other guests. And it's a promo copy. It's $14. And it is a 2LP. Who else is on here? Michael Brecker. He's the artist of the night, potentially. I guess that's kind of it. I already mentioned the big names, I guess. They put the big names on the front.
I believe that one's going to Jason.
Jason is going to grab that, and James is going to grab the Aqualung. So thank you. Appreciate that, Jason. Appreciate that. Hey, Richard, have a good night. Bedtime for me. Oh, I thought you were going to bed. See, this is why I need readers. Well, Richard, maybe you got to get up early in the morning, like 3 a.m. or something, do a radio shift or something. It's Richard and Rich in the mornings on 104.7 here in Phoenix. I think it is Richard and Rich. I know Rich Vera, who hosts with John Jay and Rich. Rich is a good guy. He came in the store the other day and he's like, Sandy, what are you doing here? You're not Audrey. It's Audrey's dad. So there you go. Which isn't anybody's, everybody kind of common knowledge because Rich is always talking about Audrey on the morning show. That is $24 if anybody's interested, and that's going to be put to the side. Christy is going to grab the Chicago because Christy is a hard habit to break. Am I right or am I right? Or am I right? Right. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate it. What else is in here? I've got Asia, and we did frame an Asia poster. It's right Wait for it. It's right there. That's how cool of a record store this is. We framed an Asia poster. This is a VG++ copy. It's $19 for an Asia record. Nice. This must be a good record. Oh, heat of the moment. Only time will tell. Oh, that's pretty good. Wildest Dreams also on here. So there you go. $19 Asia. It's got a little bit tight. It's a little bit of a spine. It's starting to separate just a tiny bit. Maybe not even separate, but you know what's expensive, by the way? When the spring on your garage door goes and you got to replace it. Yeah, I dropped too much money on replacing a spring for the garage door today, so that was unfortunate. So, anyways, what are you going to do? And then I've got the Muppet movie. Well, that's nice. That's got an embossed text or embossed, and it's what is it? Seals for sealed. It's sealed. See, now I know what that is. $19, and it is the Muppet movie, and it's got the Rainbow Connection on it because that's kind of what you want there. There's a song by Fozzie Bear on there as well. Who was my favorite Muppet? Well, Kermit is obviously cool. Fozzie is cool. What's that? Gonzo, because you love the drummers, right?
Yeah.
There you go, Gonzo.
Animal's the drummer.
Oh, Animal's the drummer.
Yeah.
Who's Gonzo? What does Gonzo play?
Gonzo, I don't think
Was he in the Muppet? Oh, no.
Not the band. He's just my favorite.
I like Grover. I have a little stuffed Grover on my desk. It's a little tiny stuffed Grover, but he always brings me soup. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Beaker. Oh, yeah. Beaker's great, too.
Paul is interested in Asia.
All right. Paul's interested in the Asia, so Paul has that for 19. Oh, yeah. The Swedish Chef. Burr, 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 burr. I can do the Swedish Chef voice a little bit, but Beaker, yeah, and the Swedish Chef are fantastic. This is, who the heck is this? Oh, Hawkwind. Oh, nice. Part of that 70s glam in the UK. VG Plus copy, it's $19. That is In Search of Space by Hawkwind. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Holy moly. Thankfully, it's blurry. You might need two, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, boy. James Gum is going to go to town. So there you go. That is $19 on that one. So I still got a bunch of So Choice records to get through here, including Donna. Well, and this is really a cool record. This is $19. This is California Dreaming by Wes Montgomery. It's on the Verve label. Ooh, cherry. $19 VG++ copy. Yeah, someone has written 107 on it. Yeah, so there you go. And there's like somebody stamped. This is that Lieutenant Green. So that must be from that one collection. It's like a little faint stamp of Lieutenant Green and the address in a military guy who had a Wes Montgomery collection, who loved Wes Montgomery apparently. So that's at 19. Well, that's 19. So that's in the So Choice actually. That was in the So Choice tonight. So that's at 19. So Donna's first on the Wes Montgomery, and then Dr. Teeth. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one. So there you go. And then what do we got here? We got Asia. That is gonna. I'm gonna do a last call if I haven't. For Paul. So Paul is gonna. Let's just go ahead and get the Asia to Paul. I'm not gonna make you wait, Paul, since I'm gonna start pulling some other records here. And I got Wes Montgomery at 19. Now, keep in mind, Donna, George got an appetite tonight, so you better watch out. But right now, Donna has that for 19 on that one. So cool. All right, and the Muppet movie, I'm going to do a last call on that one. That's at 19 as well, and it's still sealed. And then let's start grabbing some. Oh my God, I didn't even know that record's in here. Whoa, hello. I'm going to pull this. A Little Ain't Enough by David Lee Roth. $49 in excellent condition. Now there is a crease from here to here. So obviously the record at some point got creased there. So the cover does have a crease. But other than that, this is a beautiful copy. I think this was only pressed in Europe back in, what year would this have come out? 90 something? 92, 93? I'm not sure. But obviously the big song on here is A Little Ain't Enough from David Lee Roth. It's $49 in excellent condition, though the cover, as mentioned, has a crease there. But it presents pretty well. I'd say pretty damn well. That's got those tiny little creases off the spine that sometimes those 80s and 90s records would get. So that is $49 if anybody's interested.
George is deferring to Donna.
All right, George is going to defer to Donna, so we'll do a last call on the California Dreaming for Donna at 19. And then I'm going to put the Muppet movie to the side. Thank you to the Muppets. And Diamond Dave will go into the center area here, and I'm going to pull an Emmylou Harris and Dolly Parton and Linda Ronstadt record, the trio. Now that's a good trio. Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton. Doesn't touch Dolly, Linda, and Emmylou, in my humble opinion. Now, granted, I realize two of them are actresses, but still, this is a great album from Dolly, Linda, and Emmylou. $14 if you're interested in that. That is Dolly. That's an OG copy of Trio.
Paul is in on Diamond Dave, and Jason wants the Muppets.
All right, Jason wants the Muppets. All right. Congratulations to Jason on that one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, buddy boy. And Paul has the Diamond Dave right now for $49. Cool. Sorry, I keep calling him Diamond Dave. I'm going to call him David Lee Roth. DLR, baby. And then Donna's going to grab the West Montgomery California Dreaming for $19. Beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. I'm going to put that to the side as Amanda plays catch up. I'm going to, and then Casey plays mustard, and I play relish. That's like you call a dad joke, I guess, and it's terrible. So I could tell you a better joke. I tell you a joke about a moth that went to a podiatrist, but you're better off looking that up on YouTube and under Norm Macdonald, because he does a better job of it. So that is one of the great jokes of all time. A moth that goes to a podiatrist. No, wait. Yeah. Is it a podiatrist? I don't know. Yeah, a podiatrist. I don't know. Anyways, another swig of water here.
Can you go over the tracks on the trio?
Sure. Tracks on the Emmylou and Dolly and Linda record is The Pain of Loving You, Making Plans, To Know Him is to Love Him, Hobo's Meditation, Wildflowers, Telling Me Lies, My Dear Companion, Those Memories of You, I've Had Enough, Rosewood, Casket, and Farther Along. So there you go. All right, cool. I'm going to do a last call on the Diamond Dave for Paul. A great record from Diamond. I said it again, from David Lee Roth, A Little Ain't Enough, which is the title track is such a great song. Kind of a comeback song for him in some ways. I guess into the late 80s, 90s. I forget when that record came out. And then we're also going to pull a U2 record. This is Under a Blood Red Sky. It's $14. It is, someone has written their name up here. That name is Spectre. Okay. And it's $14. The cover has been through a little bit. It is play tested. We did throw it on the turntable because there was a couple things that were like, ooh, we should test this out just in case, but it played great. Gloria, I Will Follow, Sunday Bloody Sunday, New Year's Day, the iconic performance from at Red Rocks back in the day. So there you go. $14 on that one if you're interested. All right. Donna did grab the West Montgomery, so I'll pass that off to and Chad's interested in the U2. And then I'm going to do a last call on the Linda, Emmylou, and the Dolly record at 14, if anybody's interested in that one. And let's go ahead and get Paul the Diamond Dave record. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Lady Luck's on here. I remember that song, too. That was a good song, too. Anyways, there you go. Very cool, Paul. Thank you. And then I'm going to put the ladies in to the side here. I love her hair. Isn't Linda Ronstadt just cute as a button there? Not that Dolly and Emmylou aren't cute as a button, but Linda is like another level of cute as a button. Am I right about that, or am I right about that, Amanda?
You're right.
Yeah.
I like her outfit the most, too.
I know her. Yeah, the outfit is fantabulous. Did I say fantabulous? Wow.
That's...
I don't know what that was. U2 is at 15 with Paul right now. And Chad was first, but Paul jumps in at 15. Wait, Chad was first, but Paul jumped in at 15. Got it. Reverse that. All right. What else we got in here? I have, there's always a Beatles record. So why not pull a Beatles record? Because there's always a Beatles record. This is Revolver, a VG++ copy for $19. That's a pretty nice looking copy. It looks like Lieutenant Green has stamped his, very faintly has stamped his stamp on there. It's got some wear on the cover, overall wear on the cover and the back cover, but it is Revolver, and then number 75 on there. And yeah, so there you go, $19, a VG++ copy on that one. I also have the Dream Academy Life in a Northern Town. That is a VG++ copy with a saw cut. It is $14. Hey now, hey, blah, 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 blah. So $14 on the Dream Academy. All right, let me recap this crate here in the middle really quick, and then we'll recap the new vinyl, and then we'll finish up the So Choice crate. Oh, the bangers on the board over here, by the way. The kids over there, the kids, they pulled some young stuff. They pulled the Miley Cyrus on white with purple and splatter vinyl.
It's really pretty.
Really pretty, and it's $59. Olivia Rodrigo Record Store Day Black Friday for $99 on purple vinyl, and then a hot pink Dua Lipa for $99 on, well, hot pink vinyl. So I guess that ended up working out on that one. I'm going to pull that next, Adam. Sorry about that. I'm a little slow here as I catch up on stuff and keeping things kind of organized here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Next week, got some cool stuff, as always, which is amazing. Though it's been kind of quiet as far as people bringing in stuff because of the holidays. I get that. But we've had kind of a backlog there. So we've been able to kind of catch up a lot.
Paul is interested in the Dream Academy.
I said ketchup, mustard, relish. And Paul is interested in the Dream Academy. All right, Paul. Cool, Paul. And Paul? Okay, cool. And then you two, where are we at with you two? Paul is at 20. Paul is at, the other Paul is at 20 on the U2. And Chad is out, so we'll do a last call on the U2 at 20 for Paul on that one. The Beatles is at 19. I'm going to do a last call on that one as well. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. And Dream Academy is at 14 with Paul Beck on that one. Paul B and Paul C. Okay. Hey, Paul, if you're joining us for the first time, I think you are. We love making new friends, so thanks for hanging out with us. Amanda is here to my right, and Casey is here to my right as well. They are both rocking up a storm. Jen is back at Command HQ. To buy a record on the show, all you need to do, it's really simple. Just head to rockthistownrecords.com. We're a local store. You don't have to actually drive to Arizona here, which is good. Unless you're in Arizona, you can come in, I guess. Create an account, but you just got to go to rockthistownrecords.com, create an account, and then all we need, you just hit the website, then click on the little kind of the little person logo on the top. It's easy to create an account, first name, last name, email address, and shipping address, unless you're local. Well, either way, if you're local, we still need the shipping address because we need to create the account. And then shoot us a message back in the chat once you've created an account, and boom, we'll be good to go there. We ship we send out invoices every, Friday. So we send out invoices tomorrow, and no matter how many records you buy during the week when we do the shows, whether it's 1 or 65, it's all $7 shipping. So the more you spend on shipping, the more you save. Wait, the more records you buy, the more you spend on shipping. That's a much better deal.
Save on shipping.
The more you save on shipping. Thank you. I'm getting back in the swing of things this week. So there you go. After we took last week off. And then what else from there? Oh, let's talk about something else. Shall we talk about something else? Yeah, you got 7 days to pay the invoice. If you don't pay the invoice, you end up on the naughty list. You can get off the naughty list, and then those records would go back into the show. But if you end up on the naughty list twice, no shirt, no shoes, no dice. So make sure you create an account, Paul, because it looks like you're going to win the bid on the Dream Academy if you want it. And then in the meantime, Paul C is going to grab the $20 U2 record. Thank you. I'm going to put Revolver to the side. Thank you to the Beatles for participating tonight. And then we'll do a last call for Paul Beck on the $14 Dream Academy record, Life in a Northern Town, featured on that one. Oh, the Waylon and Willie. That is a copy. It's in excellent condition. Nice on the vinyl. The jacket does have a little wear on it, and a little edge wear, and a little spine wear, but it's not bad at all. It is $14. There's a price sticker that was put on the back of it. We elected not to remove. Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys leads the way on this one. So that is a pretty nice copy of Waylon and Willie for $14 if anybody is interested. I've also got another Los Lobos. This is By the Light of the Moon. It is $14, and it is in excellent condition. There is a little bit of somebody, you know what somebody probably did on this? They probably put it on their wall. Looks like somebody put like a little tack through there, that area right there, maybe a couple times up in that area. But other than that, the jacket's pretty good. Oh, there looks like there might be a little bit of a spine split starting there, but it's very minimal.
Adam's interested in the Waylon and Willie.
All right, Adam is interested in the Waylon and Willie, so Adam has that for 14. And Paul has created his account, so that is awesome, Paul. Welcome to the family, or as Bruce Willis would say, welcome to the party, pal. And we appreciate you hanging out with us. And that is $14. And if I haven't done a last call, I'm just going to go ahead and do a last call. And Paul Beck's going to grab that Dream Academy record for 14. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. The Waylon and Willie is at 14. I'm going to do a last call on that for Adam at 14. And then the Los Lobos is at 14 as well. And then let's grab a John Cougar Mellencamp. This is in excellent condition. It's $19. So the vinyl's in excellent condition. There is a little ring wear on the top and on the sides, or on top and on the bottom there. And then same on the back there. This is a club edition. I can see it's an RCA club edition. Some people prefer the club edition. Some people are indifferent about the club editions. But great record, Crumbling Down, which I love. It's a great song. Pink Houses, Authority Song, among others on that one. So that is 19 in excellent condition on the vinyl for that one.
We're in an auction for Waylon and Willie. Adam has it for 20.
All right, Adam right now has the Waylon and Willie for 20. Well, thank you, Paul. Thanks for hanging out with us. Paul, what was your first concert? I should ask that for everybody new that comes in the room, that hangs out with us, because that's what I always ask people when they come to the store. What was your first concert? Because it kind of gets a sense on kind of like my first concert was Night Ranger. Jen's first concert was, I think, Aerosmith and the Scorpions, if I remember right. Amanda's first concert was?
Chosen concert?
Yeah, well, no, you went with friends.
When I went with friends, the 1975.
The 1975. And Casey's first concert?
Going with friends?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I go to too many.
Oh, too many. Okay. Well, then I'll say her first concert was the Village People. So congratulations to Casey on that one. All right. Waylon and Willie's at 25 with Adam. Mark is also in on that one. I'm going to do a last call on Los Lobos at 14. I already did that. I'm going to put that to the side, actually. I am going to grab the John Cougar Mellencamp, do a last call at 19 on an excellent copy of that one. And then I got a Beatles record for 24, a VG++ copy. Really nice OG copy of the record that everybody loves there called Hey Jude. And then I've got Elton John. Oh, yeah, this was part of that Elton John collection we got in. It was really, really in nice condition. Usually these Elton John records are beat to hell, especially the covers. That is nice. It is $14. It is a VG++ copy of Elton John's album. And it is a gatefold too. So there you go. All right, cool. So a couple records as we wrap up tonight. I'm going to move John Cougar Mellencamp over to the left there.
And Mark Steinmeier is out on Waylon and Willie. That just leaves Adam at 25.
Okay, cool. Damn Yankees in Bad Company. Ooh, that's a good one. Rainbow. Oh, I love Richie Blackmore. Pat Travis. Outgo the Lights. Didn't Pat Travis do Outgo the Lights? I forget. Anyways, Triumph. It's okay, T-Rex. It's like my Night Ranger a little bit, right? Could have been sexier, but if you would have said the Misfits, and I would have been like, ooh. And if you said the Misfits with Glenn Danzig, I could have been like, ooh. But hey, it's our first concert, right? Waylon and Willie is going to go to our friend Adam, right, for 25. Yes. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. And thanks to Mark for your interest in that one. Elton, once again, is 14. If anybody's interested, a really nice copy, VG++ OG copy. And the jacket is in really nice condition. And then the Beatles is 24 for Hey Jude, if anybody's interested in that. Recapping this crate, that was Hawkwind. That is Weather Report, Jeff Beck, Waylon, Linda Ronstadt, more Jeff Beck, Romantic Warrior. That is, did we miss this one? Oh, I think we missed this. We missed a couple in here. Oh, wow. That is, who is this? Paul Wilson 5 with Cone and John Bunch. Excellent condition. Okay. Yeah, so we missed that one. I'm not familiar with him. And we also missed this one. This is Anders and Poncia album, a white label promo. It's in excellent condition. This smells like a Denise record. Denise likes kind of this eclectic stuff. So when I say eclectic, Denise, you're still hanging out with us. White label promo, rock, $9. It's in excellent condition. The Anders and Poncia album. That's a promo copy. And yeah, so there you go. There you go. You got a little Elvis sideburns there, baby. Anyway, so we missed that one. Oh, we missed another one too. This is Chick, Donald, Walter, and Woodrow. This is jazz record. It's $9. I love the cover there. Let's see who's playing on this. We got Woody Herman. We got Joe Lovano. Okay, I know Joe. That's cool. Anybody else on here? I'm not recognizing anybody else's name. They must be doing a bunch of, I guess, covers of stuff. Maybe. Chick Corea arranged that one. So, anyways, Chick Corea, Joe Lovano's on here. It's a lot of people on this record, so I'm just going through it really quick. That's kind of the extent of it. So then we had Air 2 Free. That is Closer to the Edge by Yes. Jimmy Nepper, rather. Like Bob Nepper, the old pitcher for the Astros. That is Jeff Beck. That is Billy Cobbin. That is Pete Peterson. All right, Jen's going to be like, I can't believe you're going to tell this story, but I'm going to tell this story. So Pete Peterson. So my father once had surgery, open heart surgery. And after we were there, Jen and I were there for the open heart surgery. He came through with flying colors. Don did great, amazing. And then after the fact, after he's home for a while, we're visiting, and my mom says to me, "Yeah, they should see his scar. They cut him from his neck all the way down to his Peters." And I'm thinking, how many Peters he got? So, anyways, I don't know why Pete Peterson reminded me of that, but I think I had a relative named Pete Peterson. Blue Montreux, and that is also Michael Brecker, more Michael Brecker, Roswell Rudd, and Maynard Ferguson. So that's the big night tonight. Let me recap the So Choice stuff that we still have. Hey, thanks for hanging out, T-Rex. We still got the, that is the Daryl Hall and John Oates record store day on clear vinyl. We've got the Dolly, and we've got the Revolver, the Los Lobos, the John Mellencamp, and we got the GNR that's a 2012 pressing. And then we got New Edition, All for Love there. Culture Club, still in the shrink with the hype sticker. And then Christopher Cross, that's a brand new album. Christopher Cross Christmas record. And then Rodney Crowell with the Houston Kid for $49, and then Morrison Hotel. So that was left of the records on that side of the crate. Let me move that crate, and I'll recap really quickly the brand new vinyl that we had tonight that we still have some of. That is, Christopher Cross. That is comes out tomorrow. Dream Theater Awake. I got a couple copies of that still. Cigarettes After Sex. The Doobie Brothers. Green Day. $39.99 on that one. Nimrod. Phoebe Bridgers. Violent Femmes. Chili Peppers. Dream Theater comes out tomorrow. Falling into Infinity. The Misfits. Stabbing Westward. 60s Detroit Soul. Pulp Fiction. The Strokes. Dream Theater comes out tomorrow. $39.99. 2 LP. Crystal Clear vinyl again. Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and a couple copies of the Sundays record, Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. What a night. I feel like, what's that song? Oh, what a night.
Love that song.
What a week. It was fun. We had a different lineup here every night. It was Casey and Audrey the first night, and then last night it was Audrey and Jen, and tonight Amanda back in the saddle, and Casey here as well. So there you go. So yeah, good times at the El Royale, as they say. So if there's anything you're like, ooh, I should have picked up that Dream Theater record, or ooh, I should have picked up that Chick, Donald, Walter, and Woodrow record, just send us a message on the website, or you can shoot us a DM on Facebook or Instagram. That's always cool. We love meeting new friends. I think we had some new people in the room tonight. If you were kind of just watching, you got a sense of what we're all about. We're like Viv Savage and Spinal Tap. Have a good time all the time. And yeah.
John Franz is going to get the new edition.
All right. John Franz going to grab the new edition. Very nice, John. Thank you, sir. Whoop, whoop. There it is. Boom. New edition. very cool. So there you go. If you decide you want anything, let us know. We're here from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. tomorrow. If you're local or if you're visiting Arizona, stop by the record store. And yeah, more great stuff coming next week. I don't know if I can top the Metallica. Well, tonight, obviously. And then the Metallica, the other stuff, the Metallica that we had, which was some pretty cool live stuff. And then some other stuff as well. And then, yeah, I think that's it. I think that covers everything. So back here next Tuesday. And I hope you guys are having a good New Year. And end of the football season this weekend, and the playoffs start, the college football season roaring along. And we'll probably start getting news on more concert announcements here in the next couple of weeks as the music industry starts kicking back into motion. And we are probably about 6 weeks out on the announcement of Record Store Day 2025. And I'm hoping for some killer stuff this year, including Operation Live Crime, which I keep ragging on, but I want that record. So hopefully, I know the people who run Record Store Day, but I never really talk to them that much. I've talked to Paige, but yeah, that's the only person that I really ever communicate with. And that's about it. And yeah, so there you go. Thank you to Casey, and thank you to Amanda and Jen back at Command HQ. I guess if we had to pick a big winner tonight, Rebecca would be the big winner. So there you go. Who's the big winner tonight? It's like Swingers. If you've ever seen Swingers with Vince Vaughn and Johnny Favreau, Rebecca's the big winner tonight. Oh, hang on. Rebecca's the big winner tonight. That was like the worst. But anyways, so there you go. I do like pizza too, Paul. We can agree on that. You and me and Homer Simpson. You know. There you go. All right. Have a good night, everybody. We appreciate you hanging out with us. See you back here next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain Time Zone, and then 4 Pacific. My noon should have arrived, also known as Gagoots, also known as Maddie. My niece and her husband are being transferred from Fairbanks, Alaska to where? Oh, Temple, Texas.
Yes.
There you go. And they're going to be here in Arizona for a couple of weeks starting mid next week. So that's going to be exciting. I'm really excited. I'm going to cry when I see Madison. It's been like 3 years almost since we've seen Madison, and they've been on the road now. They're driving with 3 dogs and a cat. Can you believe that? They chose to drive. And so they went through the rest of Alaska, then into Canada. They went off the road into a ditch last night. But they're okay. They were back on the road thanks to a Canadian mounted, to quote little John Candy action from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And yeah, there's Chipotle in Edmonton tonight. So they're going to be in Edmonton. So that is so awesome that they're on the way. Anyways, all right, you guys have a great night, and we'll